Turn that shit up, BT.
This is one I'm working on, man. I'm working on this joint.
Yeah,
if you look down low, can you see it or you can't see it?
I can't see it. Nice.
I'll show it real quick. See how it's in the process?
You got a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's going on with you? Secret Society, baby. That's a minute in. We should be good. I mean, it ain't like this is monetized or nothing anyway, but they shouldn't mess with us. It being members and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Let's say hi to everybody. I'm just going to throw everybody's name up there. What's up? What's up? It's jumping. It's jumping. Got to go back and catch him. Dusty, Terry, what up? Man, I'm missing the last on my chat. It won't show me the very last chat. It's like it's off. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Hey, babe, you wanna pin the link to the StreamYard at the top? Any of the members want to jump on? We're gonna pin the link at the top. I can fit 10 people up here, but I mean, most just want to chill and hang and shit. But I'm gonna pin the link at the top. If any of y'all want to jump on or hang out, feel free. What up?
What up?
Backwoods.
What up? What
up? My brother.
Let me go check this out.
Is my stuff still staticky? Am I overpowering everybody?
Why does that say live?
It's a little bit because we are live.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you late.
What's up, everybody?
9:15. 9:15. Oh, you didn't know what time?
No, I was thinking it was on the 30 mark, man.
Oh no.
Right.
We went at 9:15, man. 9:15. Somewhere close to that.
What's up, everybody?
Can y'all see the chat and everything? Because I just ran it straight through StreamYard. So all right.
Yes, sir.
I want to share a couple little beats with y'all real quick. Stuff I've been working on. It's not complete. It's not done. I just want to show just a couple of them real quick. Won't take but a second, but check this out.
Run it.
Trying to mess around with that violin, man. Trying to figure out what goes with what. It's hard, man. This stuff ain't easy when you try to do different shit. You ain't like I can put a doomsday beat together like that, but you try to do some other kind of shit. All right, here's another one. Just working on these. These ain't nowhere near done.
That's what that shit was.
That's my drunk sidewalk mix.
All
right, let me do one more. Let me see which one. Try this one real quick. I've been working on like 7 or 8 of them, man. I even got a Mexican joint where I'm trying to use some Mexican sounds. But here, let me try this one. This is usually how all of them start.
Yeah.
Until sometimes I go back a day later and then I get a new vibe in me and I go back in and break them down, take stuff out, put stuff in. Sometimes I do it 5 or 6 times before I get to that finished product and I'm like, okay, that's it.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I go back and I'm like, man, what the fuck was that? And I just erase the whole shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, fuck all that noise, man. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I gotta let y'all hear the Mexican joint, man. The Mexican joint's off the chain. Let me know if it gives y'all gives y'all a Mexican feel real quick. Just real quick. This backwoods shit right here. Mexicans be jamming, man. I don't give a fuck.
Damn
They
right.
be getting it in, man.
Damn right. I'm in Texas. Hell yeah. Yeah.
What's up? So what's up? What's up with everybody, man? Sorry. Bouncing all those new shits off of y'all, man. Just trying to let y'all know how we do it.
Hell yeah.
Man, we got everybody in the house, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, we got room. Y'all want to jump up, say what's up. Even if you just want to jump up for 2 minutes and be like, what's up? All right, I'm out. I'll drop your back off. Ain't nothing but a thing. You can hide your camera, whatever. This is the members, man. We backstage, we chilling. We ain't worried about nobody or nothing.
So
So what
Hey,
y'all
man.
been hearing, man? What y'all been hearing?
2024, T-Man is coming back. That's all I got to say.
Boo.
Oh shit. I
Boo.
dropped my cigarette.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Hey, bam. Look at this dude.
Cigarette flying all over the place.
What happened to your cigarette?
I don't know. It jumped out my hand, man. Wanted to run over to Nisi or something. I don't know what the hell going on, man?
Yeah. Yeah, man. There's a lot.
This is where we like come to chill, man. We can act up. We ain't gotta be all acting professional and shit.
I'm always professional. I wake up.
What's up,
What up?
fellas?
Prepping
What's up? Hey man, that had a
Since
little
you
more of a
insist,
southern
tribe.
South American beat to it.
How's everybody doing?
Kelly,
Just Josh,
appreciate you.
Backwoods.
What's up?
What's going on
Fellas.
with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all?
I need to press one first.
Press one. Let me see. Do I got my buttons? Press one.
Well, I did a live before you went up, and I had Backwoods on there, and I had, I guess it was Hutch's wife in the chat, which was awesome. Hopefully Hutch was sitting there hanging with her.
Yeah, we were both out here in the shower.
All right. Watching me in the shower. I feel special now.
What's up? So what y'all been up to, man? What y'all been up to, man?
Oh,
Same old shit, different
trying
day.
not to run over anybody.
I seen you went live, Steading. I was doing some shit, getting some shit together, man. But I seen you went live. It said before tribe or some shit, or
Yeah, before tribes.
right.
Hope you don't mind me using your name like that. I don't want to cause, although a beef with you, I might get some more subscribers or something, I've been thinking about putting a video out, cussing everybody, go on there and be like, fuck you, Hutch, fuck Just Josh, fuck Backwoods, fuck Tribe, fuck Dusty, fuck everybody, y'all bunches. Tribe, your beats suck. And then I'll back and be like, holy shit, I got 5 more subscribers in a month.
The response video would just be like, who?
Yeah.
Right.
Who said what? Oh, well, whatever. Shit. I lost 10 subs in 5 minutes? Son of a bitch. That backfired.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm actually over 300 now. I got 308, 309.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Congrats! Time to throw a party.
Seriously.
Yeah, thank you,
I
thank
see-
you.
I see you over there getting serious, having conversations and things.
Really?
Yeah, my
I know, I
relationships and prepping.
Couldn't even joke in the chat and shit. He got all serious on me and shit. I tried to throw a couple jokes in there. Nobody was saying nothing. I was like, okay, studying want to get all. He want to come on my shit and talk about dick, pussy, shit, snot, fuck. And now he want to turn this show into something special. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh shit, we got the outro. Turn this show into something special. Okay, I see how it is. I ain't even warning.
Native just got to jump up here and fuck it all up.
We just gonna watch the show
Man,
through
fuck
Native
all
shit.
y'all. Fuck all y'all.
Hey, brother.
What's
Tell
up,
us how you
guys?
really
What's
feel.
up, man?
You native.
You don't want to hear that.
Native.
What's up, Josh?
The thing about it is, you know, if you
Oh my
just
God. Here's the thing. Shh. Here's the thing.
Clip. I've been waiting for that, brother. I'm gonna clip the shit out. Here's the thing.
Oh
the
yeah.
thing about it, yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, Tribe, you want a clip? I'll give you one in a minute.
Oh God.
Oh, don't do that. Jesus Christ.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Hey native. Hey brother, are we gonna have our own convoy here?
It looks like it, man. I heard today the folks are organizing all the way, like from the West Coast to DC.
Really?
Yeah, did you hear that?
I mean, you know, time frames. What are we talking? Week or two? 3? Just
I don't know,
depends.
man. Are you following Canada, man? They are doing some stuff, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see with the gas cans? Everybody's carrying a gas can full of water now. Like
What? Water?
Yeah, as a protest because they arrested the dude for bringing the gas.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know what? Screw that. We all have gas cans now, and there's water
Right.
in it, so they can't arrest them.
Bro, this is
Well,
Canada.
Dope.
they've been taking everybody's gas cans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
They've
a
been
lot,
confiscating gas cans.
a lot of the
Yeah.
provinces are starting to back down now.
What's that?
I said a lot of the
Right.
provinces are starting to back down from the mandate, so they're getting their way.
Right.
It's pretty sad when Canadians have bigger balls than Americans.
Man.
True.
Yeah.
Present company excluded, of course.
Well, they haven't said anything to the truckers that they had to do anything. So that's why it ain't happened here yet.
Actually,
But as soon as they say we have to,
Bold. You have to be vaccinated across the border with Canada, even if you're an American. You have to have that you have to have that Fauci ouchie.
Yeah. That's what you call it. Oh, yeah. How about the jab? To be safe.
Jim Jones juice.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Yo, did you see
I never crossed the border.
the what, brother?
I said I've never crossed the border. I've had chances to get into Canada and Mexico. I just always picked up my loads and at the border.
Oh, really? Is
Not
there, I
doing
mean, it's like, was that by choice? You
Yeah.
just like screw it, I ain't going down there. I
Yeah.
don't blame you.
It
Nice.
Fuck the
costs
cartel.
too much and you don't make any more money.
Yeah.
Because you got to get, they got this, what's it called? CPAT. Basically, it speeds up you being able to get across the border.
Right.
But you also got to do a full background check. You got to get your passport, just all the stuff you got to do. One guy told me it took him over 6 months to get through all the paperwork, go through all the checks and everything to be able to cross into Canada. And his company, he said the company he was driving for was going to give him a nickel more a mile once he crossed into Canada. He ran 3 loads up there, never saw that nickel more, said, hell with that, I ain't doing it no more.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. 6 months?
3
It took
loads.
6 months to be able to cross
How do you
in.
make money doing that? How do you make money doing that as a trucker?
3 loads. God.
That's crazy. Can you charge more because of the weight?
If you were an owner operator, you could. But if he was a company driver, and that's the other thing, they were going to reimburse him for paying to get his passport and the background checks, because he had to pay for everything out of his own pocket. He saved all his receipts. The company he was driving for wouldn't reimburse him. They also told him, because he was a company driver, that he would get 5 cents, basically a nickel a mile more, once he crossed into Canada.
Wow.
So if it was a 1,000-mile load, 500 to the Canadian border, and then 500 on the other side of the border, he was supposed to get a nickel a mile for 500 miles. They never paid him that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of
So
the
he ended up
companies are
quitting, going somewhere else.
All right. Hey, guys, World War III. WW3. Is it going to happen or not?
I was muted. Hey, anybody want to answer the question real quick? My bad. I'm sitting there talking to y'all. I'm all muted and shit. Nisi yelling at me, "You're muted, motherfucker, you're muted." Was I muted the whole time?
Not in our lifetime. It's not going to happen.
Wait, who
See,
just
that's
said?
the problem. He's always got to have his hand on that damn winky. So he always got to touch that winky.
Yeah, the winky.
Here goes. Appreciate you.
Who said not in our lifetime?
I did.
Who's that?
Under you.
Okay, I got you. Batman,
The beautiful one under you.
All right, so it's all posturing.
Oh, I didn't say that. That was that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
the beautiful
I'm
one.
the beautiful one. No, I'm beautiful.
All right, so what's up, man? Is it a distraction or no? Yeah, yay or nay? Distraction or is it just nothing else to really talk about?
I say great reset.
No.
I think it's the real deal. We're witnessing history, man. Canada's rising up. The whole world's rising up. Something's going to happen. In my lifetime,
I think they're definitely using it to distract us from some shit, though. I think it's real. But I think they're using it to distract us from some other shit going on for sure.
Absolutely. I think it's real too. But let me ask you guys this: when's the last time you seen Fauci in front of a camera?
Haven't seen him there in a while. Did he get
Notice how
fired or arrested?
they've slightly switched their narrative in the mainstream media. Fauci's not on there anymore, pushing coof. And somebody came out today from the Biden administration to let everyone know that Biden has defeated COVID. Like it's over. Because
I heard about that.
I don't know, man. I don't give them that much credit. I don't think they're that smart. I think they're because there's no protocol set in place for any of this stuff anyway. So I just think they're winging it right now, and we're just expecting them to be smarter than they are. So they're going to call it. We're all going to fight because of their ignorance.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm sending that out. Native, did you get it?
I did. I got something.
It's this video that I stumbled upon. So when you get a chance, just check it out. It's your boy. Okay. It's your boy in 2002. Yeah, him.
2002.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Fauci?
I didn't say that, but yeah.
Okay. No, I was just wondering because I remember catching one where Dipstick was going on about
man, it's just I stumbled upon it, bro. It just popped up. 2000
stumbled my ass.
All right,
I
go ahead.
I was after you, Josh.
Nah, man. All right, I gotta go.
Hey, Josh, did you hear that? Is that your front door?
Nah, man. Hey, I just put metal doors. I just put metal doors on my front and back door. They're metal. Nobody's getting in here. I got fire extinguishers damn near everywhere in this place.
Hey, Fat Man, you want to be alone? Like, we can leave you alone, brother. You and Biden can have some alone time.
Oh, God. Always sneaking in. Trying to sniff my hair. I got no hair to sniff.
Get a room, guys.
That's creepy.
Damn.
Hey, but realistically, though, How would the trucker convoy be a distraction because they're giving it zero play? You know what I mean? Everything found out about it was pretty much grassroots information. So, you know what I mean? Is it a self-made distraction? Because from what I'm seeing, they're doing everything to hide it. You know what I mean?
Well, now they're not hiding it, but like I saw one where there was a news feed up there, and they're literally calling in Canada. They're calling it the insurrection and stuff like that.
Oh, so they're pushing it like that now.
And talking about there's violence, so they're making it something it's not.
Yep.
Let me tap in real quick. Hey, Georgia Peach, there's something going on because a lot of stuff's getting taken down about this, and it seems like motherfuckers are getting their shit snatched up when they talk about it. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it, but we don't really want to tap into it on the live because we're not sure what's going on with it right now.
I appreciate.
But we'll definitely let y'all know. We got the group text message. If something serious coming, we're gonna hit all y'all up for sure.
Oh shit.
I think, like I said, I think y'all give way too much credit to these people. I think the system is retarded. I think it doesn't have any bearings on reality. I think we've been living on a pipe dream for a very long time, and it's going to come to fruition. Something's going to break down when it hits the bottom level. We're the foundation, and we're starting to crumble.
Right.
I can't buy my crack nowhere.
I can't buy my crack nowhere.
Well, don't worry, Biden's gonna be giving you free crack pipes. Yeah.
Yep.
I will say that I am starting to see shortages around here, so I will confess to that. I just noticed that today. I'm like, damn, we ain't got no lunch meat. We ain't got none of that kind of shit. Like, nowhere. Dollar store, grocery stores, nope. Ain't got none of that shit.
No bologna? Oh, it's on, motherfucker.
That's all we got is bologna. Like literally, there's 3 empty freezers and just a bottom full of bologna, and those little the budding packs.
But hey, Hutch, don't worry. Once this passes, you'll be getting a new free pipe.
Hey,
shit! I can't wait. How many crackheads showed up though? Because all they heard was free crack. They didn't hear the pipe part.
No, they didn't hear that part.
It's like free crack.
I'm tired of cutting my lips. I'm tired of cutting my lips, so I'm thankful.
Yeah, right. I'm serious.
Free
How
rolling
long
papers.
you gonna be before, if you were addicted to crack and you showed up for your pipe, you're like, I don't want this shit. I want my free crack.
All right. Hey,
It's
fat,
the 5
hey, fat,
o'clock crack giveaway.
hey, fat man, could I ask you for a huge favor, brother? And I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your stream, but it's like super distracting. Every time I'm looking at the screen, I go down to that damn flag. Wait, is there any way you could take the movement off of that Joker for him? Just takes away from everybody, man. I'm trying to see everybody's beautiful faces. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, if you try to see beautiful faces, my bad.
G2.
There you go. That's a good.
Well, I mean, Backwoods would have wanted you to keep a Russian flag going and stuff, but you know,
right? Backwoods.
Well, next time I'll
get
a Russian flag just for you, Backdoor.
G2's right. At least some Parmesan cheese, right? With my new pipe.
Oh man,
I can't believe that, man. That's kind of hardly like, that's unbelievable that they would put that in a thing that they're gonna bring money out and they're gonna make some of it for crack pipes. Like, in a way, that's kind of awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Not if we're paying for it, man. $30 million. They're not spending that much money on crack pipes and needles and Narcan. I don't believe it.
Hold on.
We care about all our peoples, man. We care about all our people.
Let's ask an expert, man. Steady. How much does a crack pipe cost?
Well, that depends on what state you in. I mean, if here in Virginia, at about $1.99. You go out west, California, man. You know the taxes out there and everything, man. They like $15.99, and they're half the quality.
No,
but let's keep in mind, it's like $400,000 to each illegal immigrant, but a crack
Right.
pipe to an American citizen. Well, we'll give you a free crack pipe or a drug package. Drug paraphernalia package or whatever it is.
Well,
Terry.
all I know
Fucking
is
light bulb, man.
I don't owe any colleges any money,
About
so I
$4.
would take a crack pipe over college debt being raised. You know what I mean?
All I know is when they start actually handing out them checks to the Latinos, the illegal immigrants, I'm gonna all of a sudden identify as a Guatemalan immigrant.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, they
figure,
said
hell,
you can
somebody can
self-identify
identify
as
as a
anything
cat.
you want.
I'll be standing
Yeah.
right behind you.
What makes a quality crack pipe, y'all? What makes a quality crack pipe?
Light
Quality
bulb.
glass. American-made glass, damn it.
Plastic
Oh,
with
it's
just a
Chinese.
plastic with just a tiny bit of battery acid crust sprinkled in there.
Oh wow.
Don't forget the super glue. Drop
Wow.
the super glue.
That was technical, Hutch. You got experience, man.
Sometimes you gotta wonder.
They gonna start to question why you let these people on here, me included. I'm like, what the hell?
We're the only ones that want to come up on here.
Secret society tribe, man. Secret society tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Talk
Come
about
and
whatever
join.
and won't
You'll-
nobody
you'll-
know.
You'll find the best crack pipe.
Right.
Yeah, but some of his subscribers might be like, hey, man, you can keep some of them secrets to yourself.
No
Is that
doubt.
your
No
piss
doubt.
bottle, dude?
If it is, man, it's epic. I like it. Why is your
No,
pee
that's mine.
white, man? Are you
Merle.
okay?
That ain't pee.
What is that?
He's making
Customer
cheese in the
donation.
truck.
This is customer donations.
Oh God.
Oh, he must be at the Loves.
Man,
No, I'm at an
Sting,
independent.
Sting, you have no shame, man. We love you, dude.
None whatsoever, baby. None whatsoever.
What is that?
Those swimmers.
Blind J juice.
It's milk. It's milk.
We hope.
Nah,
Man
I'm
milk.
not milking that kind of container.
Memory Lane Dairy.
Memory. That says mammary, not memory.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was a D. My bad. Thank you, Grandma. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Unit
You know, our kids, their grandmothers will be able to say that. My grandmother used to smoke crack because crack came out in about the 80s, so it'll be their grandmothers that were, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Wait a couple more years down the road, be like my great grandmama was a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, that's fucked up when that statement makes me feel old. You know?
Right.
You know what? You know what I'm saying? There's some people probably in the chat saying, my kids are already saying that.
Right.
Mama, why does Grandpa keep talking about cheeseburgers? And he got them.
Y'all know that crack was around before crack. You know what I'm saying? It was just freebase.
Yeah.
Just a way to smoke cocaine.
What, late 70s? Mid to late 70s or something?
That's what Richard Pryor used to do all the time, man.
Okay.
Well, when you got that kind of money, you got to do something for entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freebasing the coca.
Man, so look, y'all seriously don't think we're about to get like seriously entangled into World War III right now? Look, if I turn on MS, that is all that is on.
Josh, can I ask you, why do you think that? Like, what makes you think we're about to be embroiled in World War III?
Bro, seriously? Belarus, Crimea, Ukraine, Finland, Poland, Germany, us, NATO, 130,000 troops. They got, look, hey,
they've done this. Russia's done this before. They did it a couple of years ago.
bro, okay, Yemen,
Yemen.
Yemen has been the wild, wild west for like 10 years.
You know, I'm more worried about this red dragon infecting the deer population than I am WW3 with old Putin.
Man, I hear you.
Y'all,
Red Dragon
did y'all hear?
in WB3?
And MSM, that is all they're pumping out right now. and everybody's chilling. Everybody's like, oh, it's no big
Because it sells.
I think that was
It makes
Native's
sense.
point, Josh.
Yeah.
I think that was Native's
feel
jab at you, man. Like, why do you think because you're watching MSN? Boom, there it is.
Look, I talked to so many.
There it is. There it is.
But let me say real quick though. Let me throw this in there. Let me throw this in there, man. There are 3 fleets of ships that NATO put out going into the what was it, the some
Black
sea?
Sea.
Yeah.
Did you see Putin's last response?
The nuclear shit?
No, the THAAD system that he said that is a cause for Whiskey Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, and ain't that what they're sending over there?
Bro, this is the Great Reset. This is Gog Magog.
Josh, let me ask you something on a serious.
Please do.
On the serious.
Come
do you
on.
have money invested in the military industrial complex? I mean, do you have stock options or something?
Talk to me. I'm listening.
I mean, because you're always talking about WW3, man. I want to know, are you monetarily,
bro,
in this?
I remember. Bro, okay, so look, since the last time that we've chopped this up, I've talked to so many people, and I've been surprised at how many people have said that this is Gog and Magog setting up. And I'm watching the pieces of the puzzle from Iran to the Middle East to Israel to Yemen to the Red Dragon to the Bear. I'm watching the pieces of this puzzle literally come together.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. World War III is going to happen. I believe you, but I don't think this is it. I don't think it's
not in my
Russian.
lifetime or in your lifetime.
No, in this lifetime, we are the generation that's going to see it, brother. I disagree.
The olive tree. Where's Cherokee?
Let me ask you something.
That brother, it's Gog and Magog. That's all he talks about.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, is it a possibility, even a conceivable notion, that it's, looky here, watch this hand. You watching here?
Yeah.
Pay attention, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Watch this hand.
Gotcha.
This one's dipping off into your pocket. This one's taking your wallet while you staring at this one.
No, we're past the pocket.
There's not really.
Nobody has anything in their pocket right now.
But isn't that the whole point? That people are fed up with that? Like, people actually see that now? You're saying, like, people are noticing that now. That's what's going to lead to the fucking war. You know what I mean?
Right. They keep changing stuff up.
Yeah.
Josh,
People are tired
you know
of
what I
distraction.
think is leading more towards World War III? What's going on in Canada? I think that the rising of the Antichrist is going to cause World War III. This is my opinion, guys. Y'all know I'm religious. I don't care.
Yeah.
All y'all atheists, I think, are punk because you're afraid to believe that God is real. Anyway, I think what's going to happen is the Antichrist is going to try to suppress all the free people of the world when they rise up against his bullshit, and that's going to be World War III. That's my opinion.
I follow you, Native.
Or before he rises, all the free people are going to rise up against the Great Reset. And then that's going to be World War III.
But wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Native, do you hear yourself?
I follow him.
You just said you thought World War III is going to be started because of Canada.
I do.
No.
I see his point.
Hey,
I don't think.
I can see where he's coming from.
Maybe, but
No
they're
team
too
is gonna
peaceful.
thrive.
Canada's peaceful as shit.
Has sparked protests in America that we've been calling for since 2020 in the BLM riots.
Eagles.
Canada did it peacefully, and now America's like, okay, we need to do what Canada did. Germany's like, we need to follow Canada. Australia's like, why didn't we do what Canada did? All over Europe, everybody's like, damn it, why did Canada figure it out? And now we got to follow them.
Man, it's a setup. Look, just like I was talking about.
Wait. I got questions. I don't mean to cut you off, Josh, but where are we getting this info? How do you know that Australia said that and these other places said that?
They just said it.
MSN told them so.
Yeah, they just said it.
No, it's not MSN, man. Rebel News. I don't watch MSN unless I'm mocking them.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm trying to stir shit up, man. You know how it is.
Whatever, man. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
I think. Listen. I think we're all misconceiving the World War III being just nuclear bombs. I really do. You
I'm
know?
listening. Talk
They
to me.
could wipe up. We could wipe ourselves out. You know, just by just the miscommunication. Just miscommunication. We don't even talk. A lot of people are down in California just by the way they think. We have to have an opposing side in a democracy. You know, we have to have that. Well, why? Why is it going to be nuclear bombs? It could be neutron bombs. It could be the F bomb. I don't know.
I don't even think it's going to go nuclear. I don't think it's going to go nuclear. Maybe
I tell you this though, if Canada ends up being the reason for World War III, this world is done because it's a fact that Canada is like the most peaceful place on the planet.
Agreed.
That's volumes.
That's when you know shit's real.
No shit.
It's like their bacon or their military. Nobody takes it seriously. You know.
Yeah, but see, I don't think it's going to be an actual like World War III. What about like Civil War III worldwide? Like every nation's just going to fall off into a civil war with the people coming together, tired of the government shit, and they go against their government.
That's a good one. These.
I mean, that's what's going on. I mean, it's already going on in Canada and some others. Yeah, because that's what you were alluding to, Hutch. Not so much a world war, but more like every nation having its own civil war at the same damn time.
Man,
right?
I think grid down will bring that.
Can I ask you guys this though? I mean, on the real, why is Russia on Ukraine's border? What's the point of them being there? Why are they there in their mind? Like, why is Putin got his army there?
Probably us.
Why?
Selfish, greedy.
Us.
No,
America.
man, because of the Nord Stream
Little Dick
pipeline
syndrome.
He's trying to run it through
yeah,
Ukraine
yeah.
for free. That's all he wants. He just wants to run his pipeline through there for free to make bank. And Germany's waiting because that's where it ends. And Germany is supposed to either approve it or disapprove it. And they won't say either. They're waiting to see what America would do because they're our NATO allies and they don't want to fuck us.
Yeah.
And then they got
Biden's
Biden
already
over here. Yeah, exactly. And so
he's already getting his pockets filled by Burisma and Putin and all them to get the American support.
All Biden cares about is ice cream, man. He ain't getting.
Man, Potato knows about any of this.
Crack pipe.
Can I ask this question?
About the crack pipes.
Let me ask this question, man. If anybody could look it up, maybe somebody in the chat could let me know what was the time between World War I and World War II, and how long has it been since World War II till now? I'm just curious.
21 years between World War I, the end of World War I, right? When did it end in 2019?
Yep.
2019, 1919.
Yeah. Something like that.
And it started in 44, right?
No,
started in
So it's been like 80 years since World War II.
1940 or 1939, yeah.
Hey, what's happened after every pandemic? What's happened?
Famine and war.
War.
And famine.
Yeah.
Whoa, good God.
Still coming. I think it's coming. But war after a pandemic. Hey, they say history it doesn't repeat, but it sure does rhyme. I'm just saying.
Tribe, to answer your question, it's been 21 years.
21. Got it. Appreciate it.
Okay, here's a random ass question. How many of you guys, yay or nay, did we actually win the war on terror? The war we just ended? Did we actually win that?
No, because it wasn't real. Neither was the war on drugs or the war on poverty, which neither have ended. Well, neither of those have ended either. Are we still fighting terror? Are we still fighting terror? Are we still
we're the terrorists? Scary movies, man.
This is why it was started right here. This is why this is what is all accumulating to.
Now, wouldn't
T-Man's coming back. All right, you got it.
Wouldn't it be strategically better if Russia reformed the USSR and then the European Union was formed? You got 4 major powers in the world working in conjunction.
Too much power. We're not giving it up. U.S. We
That's
like
New World Order stuff right there.
We like the printing press, bro. We like having the printing press.
So
yeah, Biden's doing a good job of printing money. He in the basement with his Play-Doh printer.
Potato has no idea that any of this stuff is happening. any of it.
I don't think it does.
So what?
Oh,
All right, so let me ask this. And I'll ask Native first because in his mind, World War III, not yet. So what do we have to look forward to in the next 3 to 5 years, Native?
All right, so the first thing is the 2022 election. The midterm elections are going to determine how the course of the establishment and the globalist powers in our own government and everywhere else, what they do. Because they're already in panic mode. That's why they're trying to boost up Biden and say, hey, look, he cured COOF because of what he did with the stimulus package or the infrastructure package, whatever he called it, the America thing. I don't know. We got free crack pipes. That's the point. But anyway, after this election, I think we all realize what's going to happen. America first, or people who are co-opting the America first agenda are going to win elections in 2022.
Yeah.
From there, we'll see what happens because I think they're going to lose the House and the Senate. And I think a lot of governorships are going to be lost. It's going to be a red wave, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not a Republican. I don't care about that crap. I care about us. We are America, the people. Screw the Republicans. Screw the Democrats. We are the future. You know what I'm saying? And so from there, after whatever happens at 2022, I think the red wave is going to happen. They're really going to start to amp up the things. Tribe, you remember the thing Sage showed us last night with the Department of Homeland Security where they were determining, they've already told us from the beginning, domestic terrorism is the #1 threat to Americans.
Yeah.
And he was showing what the DHS said they were looking for, like what determines how you're a domestic terrorist. And they were like, what the Freedom Convoy is doing right now in Canada, that's exactly what they said is domestic terrorism. Holding up goods and supplies that the citizens need to carry on life as normal. You know, they're basically going to start saying that people like who participate in the Freedom Convoy are what's holding up the pursuit of happiness. You know what I'm saying? We all have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So if we're holding up the supplies they need and we're disrupting the supply chain, we're terrorists. We're holding everybody hostage. And so that's what they're going to say. And it's already happening, right? It's already coming to America. They're already trying to organize all these different convoys and stuff. And I support it 100%. I hope my state does something near me so I can go and be a part of it and carry my gas can full of water. I can't wait.
So am I missing something about being why has it got to stop at World War III, Josh? Why can't it be World War III, 4, and 5?
Oh no, man! No! Look,
where's that set number that says 3 is going to be the last one?
World War III, and so okay. So this is what I'm really I'm juggling around in my head is the fact that this is going to have to be super limited tactical nukes that are going to be used. It can't just be mutually assured destruction because the good book does say that there's more to come after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, there more than likely will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But right now, hey, I'm just preparing my house for any type of bio attacks, any type of nuclear, any type of grid down, because I see grid down coming, and that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah. WW3 is irrelevant. Go ahead.
I just want to ask. It kind of goes off what Native was talking about. What we're not in the same situation as Canada per se. The convoy that they're doing. So what are some of the reasons why America should have a convoy or should do the damn thing?
Honestly, we can't use the mandates because
that are back.
We're the beacon of freedom.
What is being put on us that we would need to convoy or protest for like Canada's doing right now?
Right. See, that's the problem is that America is split up to where the states decide what's going on. Canada, the whole country's fucked. You know what I mean? So it's going to come down to perspective. Who's got it worst? Who needs it the most? And then which cause out of these 1,000 causes is the cause that we're doing this for? I mean, there's no
good one
to unify everybody. You know?
I think a good one would be for going against the NFA, National Firearms Act. That'd be a good place to start.
Yeah.
I don't think there's that many people that would dedicate actually traveling to make the point. You know what I mean? Because it would have to be one spot.
Definitely.
And on and I'll be honest,
But
I've seen a lot of people on the Second Amendment side. Even they can't fucking get along with shit because guys that are like bird hunters, they don't agree with the guys in Texas that hog hunt with an AR, and they're like, "Well, what do you really need 30 rounds for?" And blah. It's not a matter of what you need it for, dumbass. Read the Constitution.
Right.
Read the 2A. It does not say shit. Okay, look at the First Amendment. Why does somebody have to? No offense, Josh, but why do rappers have to use the N-word 30 times in a song?
Set up.
Bro, it's just
It's it's the Constitution. If you're gonna uphold one, uphold them all.
absolutely.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. When I asked the question, I didn't see anybody like have passion, have, like you would have thought somebody would have jumped through the screen and say, what the fuck kind of question is that? Because of this, because of this, because of this. We didn't have that.
It's because
America's
it's so different
not
in the
ready
States.
for the Freedom Convoy, man. I
Yeah.
think if we do it now prematurely with no focus, no unity, no unifying, like you just said, no unifying principle with a goal, they're going to say,
passion.
oh, look at the white supremacists. Here they come.
Yeah.
Trump organized this. This is what we were telling you about. The election's stolen in 2022. The election's going to be stolen. We gotta have a reason. Hutch is right. Hutch is
I
right.
think-
But each state does its own thing. I mean, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
I think it was more that everyone was waiting to see what Canada was going to do, and then Canada did what they did, and people are like, "Oh shit, Canada has balls," and we just were in shock and awe and just don't know what to do right now.
Hey, do they have
Yeah,
to?
but yes, Canada does have pews, but like to own an
Smart.
AR-15 in Canada and go from your house to a gun range, you have to have a piece of paper, and it must be with the firearm.
Okay.
You don't have that, you can go to jail.
That's
If
what
you
I'm.
stop and get a cup of coffee before you get to the range, you go to jail. You lose your right. It is tough to own.
That's what I wanted to know.
Sorry.
I was talking to Green Thumb Pepper about that. Yeah, it's really tough. And really expensive too. Very expensive. Long time waiting period. It's insane.
So they
Go ahead,
gotta-
Native.
Yeah.
That's a
Let-
good.
let-
That's
let-
a good point, though, Tribe. What should be the unifying principle? Like on this panel, what do you guys think would unify all of us, all over the country, to come together with one singular point and focus, just like the Freedom Convoy? Is there something yet?
I would love to say an ideal world because of our Constitution, the NFA, repealing that would be ideal, but the education just isn't there in our society.
I
But if you're
have,
gonna,
I have something very serious that I think all of y'all would agree with me.
Mhm.
And I don't know why ain't nobody even mention it. I mean, it's dead serious. I mean, if men can walk around with their shirts off and nipples showing, why the fuck can't women? And I think it's
Read a
about
movie.
time. I think it's about time, and I think we put it on the back of our truckers. They get the fuck out there and make sure our women can run around with their titties flying.
Free the nip.
Plain and simple.
hold on.
Free the nips. Free the nips.
Free the
Hold on a
nips,
second.
baby. Hashtag.
Backwoods.
Tribe, could you put yourself on full screen?
He said hashtag.
I'm waiting for something to come flying out of the corner and hit him in the head. I'm waiting for Nishi to throw something.
Titty
Right.
convoy? Yeah.
Titty convoy.
Nah, need to know more. Need to know more. Somebody come up with slogans.
You got
Do y'all know how serious y'all was looking at me before I went into that though?
Oh,
All
man,
y'all was like,
man, he's about to drop a truth on us. We're all gonna put a truth in his head.
What the fuck did
And
we
he
not
did,
think
and we
about?
all did, yeah.
Well, in
Worst part is
2000
I'm
and
always thinking about titties.
2015, there was something going on too, and they were willing to kick other truckers' asses if they got fuel. And what I seen at that time was there was no unity because you're hitting people in the money.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And on the second note of that is you're assuming everybody out there on that road is a trucker in this country is an American. They're not.
Yeah.
There's a large Russian community of truckers. There's a large Asian community of truckers, and a large Middle East Africans.
Yeah.
Africans from Sierra Leone. They come here to train for years, and they're not going to take up on our
Somalians come over here,
convoy.
too.
Yeah, we have the Somalians here. I trained with a Somalian. He didn't even know what a tachometer was. That's
So
some
what
scary
I'm
shit.
hearing is we don't need a freedom convoy. We need to do something different. What about
Yes,
trains?
Yeah.
but
A freedom
What
convoy
is
would do
most of
nothing.
our? Let me ask you. I mean, Dusty and Standing, you guys are truckers. Like, what is most of our supply chain? Is it mostly truckers, or is the train? Like, what is it in your opinion?
It's all truckers. No matter
Yes,
how you
Mostly
look at it,
truckers. Okay.
well, free boots for all. If you look at it, and Dusty knows this too, yeah, it is. If you've got a large amount of stuff, like shipping containers, I have seen and personally picked up from a yard in Atlanta, Georgia area. They're shipping containers that have come in from like the West Coast. Well, they'll put a ton of trailers and can haulers on the train because it's faster to run 400 trailers and cargo cans, shipping containers on a train from California to Atlanta, Georgia. And then the drivers come in there, day cabs, over the roads. We come in there, we pick them up, and we take them to destination. Even if you're using trains, you still got to get them from the train yard to the distribution center. Then you got to get them from the distribution center to the stores.
And that's all trucks.
That's all trucks. That's all trucks.
But there's a
not gonna
time
move.
discrepancy there, though. That's why they use the trains sometimes, because you cannot get there early. You know, if you got shit coming from California that came out of the ports, wherever it came from before that, you cannot deliver it early. We got fined if we had a load of groceries and meat. You show up to that shipper 2 days early, you're getting fined.
Really?
You can get fired for that.
wow.
Because they don't have the space to hold it. They go
Oh, okay.
on. See, Walmart, give you an idea. Walmart DCs, almost all of them run very similar. They have minor discrepancies between DCs, but they all run the same. You're given a time to be there.
What's
You
the
can
DC?
show up about
Fuck, I can't speak. Say
DC,
it.
distribution center.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So you show up, you get a delivery time. You can show up 1 to 2 hours early to check in. And you stay. Sometimes you got to stage, wait for a door. Otherwise, they give you a door right there at the gate. You go to your door, you break your seal, open your doors up, back it in. Usually they have you drop the trailer and pull out from under it. And that's just a safety thing. But let's say and I've had this happen to me, so I know this to be a truthful fact. You show up 45 minutes late for your appointment for whatever reason. You overslept, traffic, blowout on a flat tire, doesn't matter. 24 hours. You come back tomorrow. Your appointment was at, say, 1 a.m. Come back tomorrow at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Did you see what Ghost just said, man? About
Really?
that?
Yeah,
Like,
I put it
I
back.
didn't miss
I'll put it
that.
back up.
Sage brought something up like that about federalizing all the major corporations because they're already in bed with the like not just Walmart, even like Amazon has their own trucking company and their own airline, and so does FedEx and UPS.
I ran all those loads though. They still sub those out because it's too much. They can't even handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Walmart
all
does not
kind of
have
guys
that big
competing
of a
for
fleet.
those loads. Oh yeah, we
yeah.
got fist fights with the FedEx drivers because we were cheaper using the mega corporations like Schneider. We were cheaper to haul their freight, and we were screwing their FedEx drivers out of that load.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang,
Like
that's gangster right there.
Yeah.
As a subcontractor, you can screw UPS drivers out of their loads and stuff.
Yeah, I've told UPS, FedEx, Walmart, all of them, QVC, JCPenney's. I used
Get
to
my
carry
Class
coats,
A license to get my own rig, man. This is crazy.
Amazon.
Budweiser.
I got
Amazon's
a
another one.
question for y'all. I got a question for y'all real quick. If I can hear myself, why can I hear myself? Somebody. Fuck it.
Not me.
Anyway, this is a question for Just Josh and Native because they're kind of on two different spectrums of the war thing. And I know we're dealing with I know we're dealing with truckers and stuff like that. We can get right back into that if y'all want to talk about that. I don't give a fuck what we talk about, but I do got a question I want to ask.
I do have another trucker question though, but whatever let's do it.
Right now, in the situation that's going on around the world right now, do you think it's just as bad to downplay a war might be coming as to overplay a war might be coming for people who watch prepper channels and think they should get ready for something?
Man, really? That's the question.
Should we be telling them definitely World War III is coming and there ain't no way in hell there's going to be a war? Like, should we be somewhere in the middle when we talk? Because this is a members live. When we get out there and we're talking to 1,000, 1,200 people.
Yeah. I feel like me and Josh are preppers, and our message is exactly the same on that level. It's just that with the like, I'm still saying World War III is coming. Get ready. I'm not. I'm just saying I don't think this is it. But Josh is just saying World War III. This could be it. Are you ready? If this was it right now, this is what Josh is saying. Are you prepared for what's coming? This could be tomorrow. And it could be. I'm not
Josh
saying
said
I'm right.
it
I'm
is.
just saying, this is my opinion. Josh could be right.
Man, I'm looking at the money that's being spent. Yeah, no, seriously, Native, I'm with you. And above all else, as a prepper, hey, bam, prep up. That's all I can tell you. Look, if nothing happens, nothing happens.
Yeah.
But if the grid does go down, if the THAAD system gets moved into Ukraine and things fire up, you'll be prepared. If the grid goes down, you'll be prepared. If there is a bio, you'll prep up. That's all I'm saying. I just want you to know that I am preparing for WW3 and grid down. That's what's on my radar. That is what I'm doing.
I'm down, dude. What have you stepped up, Josh? Like in your personal preps, if you don't mind sharing. Since what have you stepped up?
Bro, really? Like I just said. So my biggest investment was
grid down, man. I know you're all over the solar, man. Like I get some of my tips from you.
The 2 security doors, like nothing's getting in here. I made sure I got enough fire extinguishers at almost every corner of the house. Something simple, my comms, right? It's Baofeng. I know they're cheap, but it's the Baofeng 888. I got like 10 of them. That was my first system. I found these, the G2 2020. They charge by micro USB. Yeah, it's a new one. They're slimmer, but everything that I have now charges by micro USB.
I like that.
What model is that?
It's called the GT 2022. Yeah, it does the exact same thing. It communicates with the older ones. Seriously. So now I got a ton of them. But
nice.
Man, Tribe, if I may, man, I'm going to tell you this. I personally don't see a problem with fear porn. I don't. We go and watch these movies, like, all these old movies, like The Stand. Yeah, World War Z. We watched these movies already. So, no, we can't put an actual date to it.
Right.
But let's say 10, 15, 20 years. We're saying that anyway. It could happen. It could happen. Well, yeah, it could happen. It is going to happen. So what's wrong with putting the fear aspect on it? I don't see a problem with it personally. I mean, I enjoy the entertainment of it too. Plus, It gives you ideas. You're like, okay, what would you do in that scenario?
Yeah,
you make a movie about that.
Yeah. Can I say this? So, and I'm sorry, guys, but this is MSM, and I know everybody says don't watch MSM. World News, Weon, don't watch it. But, bro, today I just saw like the citizens of Ukraine, and it could be fake. It could just be a fake deal. They're running around learning tactics with wooden firearms, wooden AKs. That could be fake. But if they're doing that over there, then the least I could do is prepare for whatever could happen over here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in the snow.
I've seen the deal what you're talking about.
It could be fake. I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this. Just like over there, just like over here, there's hillbillies, there's revolutionaries, there's people who are going to do it and train just because. And like, oh, the moment's here, let's get ready. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it could be. I mean, it's probably real. It's just the level. You know what I'm saying? Of realness that it is. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling like Hutch was taking a jab at me with that hillbilly remark.
Well, I'm the only official hillbilly too, though. What you talking about?
I will say this though, and take it for what you will. in my heart, in my spirit, I feel like the entire world is getting ready to experience some type of grid down scenario from whatever source. I don't know. I've always felt that. And then in my personal preps, my entire time I've been prepping over 15 years, somehow I've been prepping for that scenario. Some type of long-term grid down scenario. Take that for what it is. Atheist, Christian, Muslim, Jew, whatever you are, we all have feelings as human beings. If anyone denies the human spirit, I don't have nothing to say to you. I feel it in my spirit where there's going to be a grid down scenario. They've already been attacking the grid.
Yep.
Yeah.
First strike.
That's what I've always been worried about.
You got to look at it like this too. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
I definitely believe that we're going to have a grid down situation real soon. The only problem I have with you, Josh, though, is where you tend to believe your information at MSN. You know,
Right.
I'm not going to go there, but you also want to quote the Bible a lot.
Yeah.
And even in the Bible, it says not even he knows when the end of times will be. So why are you trying to guess second guess God? Just live with it, brother. Just live with it.
Bro, no, look, it's just like so everybody's like, it's like, I'm gonna pray about this and it's gonna happen. Yeah, it will, but it's faith and work.
I'll be honest, Josh. As far as like World War III,
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Grab me one too, would you? This damn place ain't got no beer.
Josh, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something.
Hey, House Donkey, how do I send this over to you? It won't fit through the camera, man.
I don't think we're gonna make it to the Olympics.
Damn, my hand ain't working.
Sorry.
I appreciate the thought. Sorry, Dusty.
I'm listening. Come
on.
on.
I just have the MSN behind me.
I wanna ask Dusty.
Okay.
I wanna ask Dusty straight up, Dusty. Do you think World War III is this it, man? All the shit that's setting up, you think it's gonna pop off, or you think it'll just be like this and it'll stay like this, and everybody will stay, ready at arms for a few years, and something else will happen?
I see it being not like, yeah, sure, because World War III, like I said, define it. We don't even know what it's going to be like. We're assuming nuclear, but I'm saying, I think this is the prelude.
Yeah.
Because we're all set, we're really just pushing it. We're pushing the envelope here, man. You can't tell me this has been 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
We can't go another 2, can we? I mean, the rental of moratorium. Come on, man. There's a lot at play here. And Star Trek is set in 2024.
I can agree
Which country will have the balls to set it off?
Mexico.
Honestly,
it's not even like that.
Nope.
Mexico.
I think
just give me real quick and then go at it, Stedding, real quick.
Okay.
I say the U.S. I think we'll be the ones to pop it off. Anybody else got a country they think will be the ones to pop it off?
It's not even like that.
I think China, Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
I think Dusty hit it on earlier.
Planetary grid down. First strike.
No,
Who
it's
does
all
it?
the countries.
2
All
years.
the countries doing a civil war type thing.
Exactly.
That's what scares me, and that's what Dusty hit on.
That's what I'm worried about.
That's what's going to happen more than likely.
That is what I'm worried about. That's my WW3. 6
You
months.
But what if
Grid down.
You better be worried when Dusty becomes the voice of reasoning and people start agreeing with me. You better start worrying. This world is messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But what if it's not what we're all imagining or thinking of as in a World War III scenario like World War I and World War II was? What if it's more like countries attacking each other with like what Josh was talking about the other day? He brought up the cyber warfare, the cyber attacks, the ransomware, going after the pipelines, the power plants, the water treatment facilities, the doctors' boards and hospital computer systems and such.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
if it's something more along that line, and then it sends those countries? Because, none of us have actually lived through one of these incidents or one of these things. But we've all seen all the movies. We've seen the TV shows. Once power goes down, once food becomes scarce, once all that stuff, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, not to take from a popular TV, but The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Look at how many they had, like tribes and little communities and villages, and what did they do? They tried to barter, and then it became a fight.
Yeah.
There was the beefs between communities and such.
Yeah. That's my World War III. That is my World War III. When I say World War III, I'm not talking like boom, nuclear missiles just hit everywhere. I'm seriously thinking,
battleships, planes.
I'm seriously thinking, look, a year, and it's going to be a division, and it's going to be us, the general population of all the country, and then the militaries will have their own internet that they're still using to maneuver. But all countries, it will be grid down, probably for a year, 6 months to a year, and they're gonna let us do whatever the hell we do down here. If that's CW 2.0, if that's The Walking Dead, that's World War III to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that helps, if that clears up anything, but that's what I'm seeing. Shift, WRL. That's where we're headed. The nukes might fly a year or two.
Fat man, you got feedback coming through. I just muted your mic and it all went away. Just when you want to talk, just throw your mic on and like if you can work it for me. Sorry, Josh.
No, you're good, bro. The nukes might come out a year or two down the line. We won't even know. Calms down. Every now and then we'll hear something from a ham radio about the U.S. government is mobilizing on this country or that country. That's what we're gonna experience. But yeah, the Republicans and Dems are gonna be at each other. The food's gonna be short.
I'm starting to think Josh is already hearing that shit through his bell things.
Nah, man. I gotta extend the antennas on him too.
Josh needs to get that aluminum hat put on. That's what he needs.
I had one of those for years.
I got aluminum foil up here, Josh. You need a sheet?
Yes, sir. Give me two.
Make your little hat. Two? All right, man.
I'll put it on and then use it for my ribs afterwards. Yeah, man.
What do you think, Backwoods? What do you think, Backwoods? You're being too quiet, man. You're being too quiet. What do you think?
Yeah, bro.
Well,
So what I was going to say was,
no, I really think that what is World War, you know, and when you start to break down what you think of as World War, and you know, this all ties in together because you mentioned who do you think would be the one to kick it off, and then when you stop to think about World War, you know, and having World War, who controls pretty much the world? You know, when we talk about it, we always talk about the elitist, right? The elitists control everything. The one person they don't control is Russia. They don't control Russia. Russia don't want no part of that shit. And when you break it down and start to think about a real world war, it's easy to see when you're starting to see all these nations internally rise up. Is that not really a world war? I mean, can that not be considered a world war when all these nations are rising up against the elitists that are telling all these puppets what to do?
Yeah.
Is that not, could that not be a world war? And the fact that, like I said, Russia is the one country that we can say that they don't want to be involved in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but being for real, you know, they don't want to. They've said they don't want no part of that one world shit and that one world, you know, whatever. So could Russia not be the ones that actually, not necessarily they're the ones that pop it off, but they're the ones that bow up and say, "Oh hell no, we ain't doing this shit. We're not doing it."
Yeah.
I like that perspective. I like that.
Hey, they can't back out now, though.
It's interesting.
I just want to point out, Native just got super butthurt because glasses.
Hutch is fucking perceptive as hell, man. Y'all ever notice that? Hutch just notices things and like exactly.
I tell y'all what though, I was getting scared for a minute because Backwoods, he's never this damn quiet in any of the chats, in any of the lives
Well,
I've seen him in.
well, normally, I'm the one that talks a lot. And now it's
Yeah.
like I'm being quiet and letting all y'all son bitches talk over each other, and I'm just sitting back and listening.
About fucking time.
You gonna take that back? What? This man was all of us.
Crazy.
You talking about from Donkey Punch down there?
I got your donkey punch.
Yeah, I bet you do. For you.
$20, $20.
I guess wouldn't technically.
Don't cover them eyes. Stop
Like,
it, Ned, if
we
you know you
wouldn't
want to
know.
watch.
We wouldn't know until the future, until the history books are written, when the actual WW3 kicked off or whatever it was. But I mean, so if you look at it in perspective, if something drastic happens in the next 10 years, then history could officially say that last year was the start of World War III.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they did release this. There still hasn't been backlash, and you know what I'm saying? So there's too many things that are unknown still.
Yeah.
Regardless of what title you put on it, the whole world's doing something.
Nah. I always wear these glasses. Nisi, what you talking about?
I've never seen those guys.
Nobody's ever seen them glasses.
My doctor prescribed reading glasses. I can't see the chat.
How many fingers am I
Open your
holding up?
eyes.
6.
Yeah.
Right.
What's in that Kool-Aid?
And
Hey, man, that's Southern sweet tea.
Yeah. Not to go in this direction, man, but I mean, so everything's like easing up. You know what I mean? Like everything is like clearing out, and it's back to normal. You know what I mean? They're dropping a whole lot of rules and regulations nowadays, and it's you know what I mean? Let's get back to normal.
Let's do
The
it.
quiet before the storm.
That's what I'm.
You think there's ever going to be a time where we say, okay, it's normal again? Let me ask you guys this. Look where we are now.
Yeah.
I work for a fuel company, and I've been watching our gas prices fluctuate up and down. Today, we hit the highest, which is $3.29 where we live. That's pretty high for where we live in the South.
Yeah.
But I went back before the previous administration and looked at the highest gas prices during that. They were $4.02 here.
Oh,
so
okay.
And there was never a point back then where I thought, oh, this is crazy, man. You know, America's dying. When are we going to get back to normal? I never thought that until now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, do you guys think, well, there's ever going to be a time like, okay, what is normal now? Now that Trump has completely thrown a wrench in the Great Reset's plan, and we've all been woken up, and we see what the mainstream media is. Isn't it crazy? We live in interesting times, man. That's a Chinese proverb.
Actually, but the normal is changed. Look back to the 70s. Look back to the 80s. Look back to the 90s. Everything changes. The only thing normal about American culture is that it changes. You know what I mean? So this is just part of the change. Whether we're the small minority that accepts it or not, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. It's just another natural cycle, you know what I mean? And we're just coming into some stupid sons of bitches who guided this next fucking cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if you look at it, we're still dealing with a lot of similar issues that you still heard about in the first 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, which was, you know, we're still dealing with issues of equality, poverty, racial. They're still going after the Second Amendment. So, I mean, some things have changed, but yet some things have not.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, has there ever been a time in American history or anywhere history that, like, the culture itself is the weapon? You know what I mean? Like, people are so dumbed down to where it's the culture. There's so, 10,000 different groups fighting for freedom that they already have. You know what I mean? That, you know what I'm saying?
That's a deep fucking question, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, Hutch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I had. It was squirrel like a motherfucker as soon as I said it.
My bad,
Well,
man.
you think that happened?
It was such a good statement, man. It just fucking threw me for a loop.
Ancient Rome when it collapsed. Right
Every
then and
time
there.
I say something sort of intelligent, you motherfuckers get the biggest surprise ass look on your fucking face.
No, I don't,
Motherfucker
Hutch.
smoked a big
I
bowl.
don't, because you grow marijuana, man. Marijuana connects you to the Almighty in a certain way. God made weed, y'all. He really did. He made it the way it is. I'm tired of
It's
people
not a
saying
weed.
weed is
It's an
drug.
herb.
It's not a drug. Did you know in the Bible, when God gave the perfect incense that he wanted the priest to burn in front of him, weed was one of the ingredients? Come on, guys. This is the God plant here.
Guys, this is the American plan. Our founding fathers grew him too. So there you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. George Washington grew him.
Right, JR? JR, what's up, man? It's good to see you. It's been a long time since we talked.
It's good to see you too. To add on what you're saying about that Chinese proverb, so that proverb is actually part of a 2-part Chinese curse.
Do it, man.
May you live in interesting times, and then may you find what you're looking for. Trip on that.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
Right.
Boobies.
Vive la revolution.
Yeah.
Monique's tripping. 580. She's on the West Coast. Jesus.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Wow. How do you
Jesus.
How do you commerce at all? How do you
At all?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
How can you even afford to be a member in a secret society with prices like that, right? You know?
Oh shit.
And with prices like that,
Let's
I'm
all
not
send her $3.
Yeah, we need to send Monique $3. Shit.
She's like,
Well, Tribe, it's
what the fuck y'all talking
interesting.
about?
It's actually an interesting thing about the pay and shit. The country is already divided up into 6 household income
Regions.
Yes, for a certain thing. Like if me and Prepper Steady live in Florida, it's southern. I forget what number it is, but we will not get the same pay rate as the guy in New York or the guy in Colorado or even the guy over in Washington, or even so. It's a different cost of living. That's how they. But there's 6 regions. You know. So that's why our gas prices are what I want to say 360,
340 something. Are they going up again?
Yeah, it went up.
Last
like
I heard, my
15
dad
cents,
told me
I
like,
think.
yeah, my dad. Last I heard, he was in Lake City. He said it was like 340 something, and ours finally went up to where I live. Ours went from 318 a gallon to 330 something a gallon. I think 335, 334. And here I am bitching about $3.30 for a gallon. She's paying $5.80. Man, I feel like an asshole.
Hey, Stedding, serious question, man. You probably go through. He said there's 6 districts. How many districts you think you drive through? Just real quick, how many districts you think you drive through? 3 or 4 of them?
Every one of them.
Every one of them?
I go from coast to coast, north to south.
All right. What's the pay differential for the hookers?
Wow.
Well,
In the
that
different
all
districts.
depends. I mean, there's a cost of living difference, you know. So I mean, you know, you can get over on the East Coast, like New York, man. You don't want a New York hooker. New York hooker, man. Even a handy will cost you pretty much a whole paycheck.
Come on, man. Don't be
I was trying to hem your ass up. I was trying to hem your ass up.
You was trying.
That's his bread and butter, man.
Failure
He
again.
too slick. He was
on it.
Well, some in certain districts they ask for food, some ask for hotels, some ask for cash.
Let me ask y'all a little. Here's a little goofy question. Here's a little goofy question. When at the truck stops, we know that truck stops have like the hookers at them, right? Are there?
Not anymore.
I've never seen this on TV or anything, but are there male hookers at truck stops?
Yeah, male hookers are called Roman buffalo.
Man, I would kill her.
Really?
Wow.
That is literally the nickname. Like if you hear anybody looking for Roman buffalo on CB, that's a gay male hooker.
That's
no shit.
Man.
We don't.
What about
Now,
the
what's the pay difference between women and men?
Look at Sophia. Unit slingers.
Unit slingers? No, those are fudge
That's
packers.
the battle cry of our fam. You know what I'm saying? Like the unit slingers.
The
But now,
unit
see,
slingers.
they don't have hookers walking the lots anymore.
Uh-huh.
I shit you not. I was joking with the manager of a pilot over in US 69 over in Oklahoma. I was joking with him. I went in and looked to see if they had a laundry room for drivers, and they're just a small one, so they don't. But I was like, all right, no laundry. You got any hookers? And he's like, Craigslist. I'm like, I was joking. I was joking. He's like, I'm not. We kept calling the cops on them and getting them arrested, so they went to Craigslist. You
I
look
thought
up
they
on
got their own.
Craigslist.
I thought they had their own smartphone app now.
Probably.
In some areas. I don't know if they got that shit out there or not. I mean, it's Oklahoma, you know. I mean, you know. They only like half a step above Arkansas. Love you, Backwoods.
Closer the kin, the deeper it goes in, bro.
What the fuck?
Hey, look.
What you
West
say?
Virginia,
You say went
West
deep.
Virginia, it's all for the sister. You go to Arkansas, and it's, hey, anything beyond the first cousin is untouchable. They'll do a first cousin, but second cousin, no, that's too far away.
Not if they live next door.
Damn.
He is from Arkansas, folks. We understand.
Nothing says loving like humping your cousin.
What the fuck is this turn? Man, all right, let's
Now
get back
Donkey
to the
does not represent anybody in
I was
Florida.
trying
Just
to
to
have
let that fly.
intellectual trusted discussion with Dusty and Steady.
some shit going on, man. Some shit going on around here.
I did. Can I ask my trucker question? Because I'm really curious. Because we just established that having a trucker convoy protest in America is not going to get the same results as it does in Canada, right? Because of the train thing and because you got Walmart and their own truck network. So why is it working in Canada? What's different there? Why are they able to shut down everything there in Canada, just the truckers alone? I know it's not just them because the whole country is coming to support them. But why wouldn't that work here?
What whole country? There's only two parts to it.
What, you know Canada?
Yeah, there's only two parts to Canada.
I know. I get
There's
you.
only
but
330 million Canadians.
You saying their infrastructure is nowhere near what we have? Is that basically what it is? Is it really just
Ice road trucker.
Wait a minute. If there's 330 million Canadians, then they got as many million as we do in America.
That's how much we have. Canada has the
Yeah.
same population as the whole state of California.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
But see, here's the thing. If you look at the Canadian truck drivers, there's only a certain number of them that are blocking that up. So they've got to, in order to keep this country moving, we would literally have to pick and choose who's going to go and shut things down.
Thank you, Monique.
Like, if, for example,
Dusty.
let's say we were going to shut down DC. If we were going to shut down DC, you'd have to figure out how many trucks would you need to shut it down, and that's all you want to send. Maybe a few extra. But if the entire trucking industry, your local delivery guys that, say, go and pick up from Joe Bob's milk farm, they pick up the milk that's been packaged to take to, say, all the Walmarts in the Atlanta area. Okay, the Little Debbie's deliveries and bread deliveries and all that stuff. You would still have to keep them all going, because if you shut down the entire truckers, every truck driver in the country, in 7 days, this country would collapse. 7 days, 1 week, this whole country would come to a cease. Because there'd be nothing left on the shelves, nothing at the gas stations, no medicines or bandages or anything at the hospitals.
Maybe we should do it then. Wouldn't that wake people up and say, what the hell is going on in this country?
Wake them up. You would kill probably
NATO's
I'd
like, I
say
don't give a
between
fuck.
30 and 60% of the country.
Can I just
Like,
say,
let's
Ghost,
go.
man, don't leave, man, because when shit pops off, I'm coming to your house because me and you gotta make plans, man. 'cause I need you, dude. Don't leave.
make sure Ghost has his glasses on when you get there so he don't shoot you by accident.
Yeah.
Please don't. Nah.
No.
I'm gonna be like hands
Love you,
up,
Ghost.
Who
No,
was
I'm
it
be
that
holding up my rabbit. I'm gonna be holding up the rabbit he gave me.
Yeah, you
My
might
who
really.
was it that was talking about the population of Canada?
They've been
I
busy.
think it's California. If you look down on my screen, that's the chart. Canada and California. California is the skinny green one.
Wow.
That's pretty
Nice,
fucking
man.
small.
Brother, you
That's
are
what she
on
said.
Well, I
point
can't
with
help
the-
it. If Tribe was still
graphics.
around, he could enlarge the screen. But
Yeah.
I was talking about you. I was talking about your little line there. I mean, that's a small line.
All right, Ghost.
Pretty
Save me a
short.
seat, man.
You know how much stuff
why don't
we
you go ahead and
actually
go get
throw
yourself
away.
one of those roaming donkeys and have fun with that.
You leave my donkeys out of this. Talk
I mean,
about my
It's
cousins like
it's
that.
a ridiculous amount of stuff we actually throw away because we get loads out of Arizona, like romaine lettuce. We bring it all the way to Jacksonville, and Walmart just rejects the load. Now our company has to figure out how to now dispose of that because there's no takesy back. And it's just junk.
Uh-oh, it's getting serious now.
I
Hi,
love
Niecy.
Hi. I had to jump
Look, we
on.
done pissed
No,
What?
this tribe off. He done left.
no. I have a question for NATO.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Well, last night on the stream, you had mentioned that you think the balkanization would be a solution,
Right.
and a lot of people think that's not a good thing. Why do you think that's such a good thing? That's what I want to know.
Because right now, this is my opinion, guys. This is just where I am, and this is based on the information that I've gathered over the past 2 years. Since I've really been delving into this stuff, because I got involved on YouTube, because I realized the information I've been receiving from the mainstream media, from our government, was all bullshit. But I'm totally black-pilled. There's no way to save this country. Everyone who's trying to save this current system that has fucked us all and is completely ingrained and entrenched with all these other world governments that are fucking their citizens too, I just don't see there's a way to save it. And why should we want to? Because it doesn't work. We've proven that. We always say how this is American experiment. Well, the experiment is proven there's parts of it that don't work. And we can allow it to become so corrupt and ingrained with corporations. And look at all the people that have committed treason in the last couple of years. And we've seen it, and the evidence has come out, and nothing's happened to them. And like Nancy Pelosi, all these people that committed treason, and nothing's happening. I don't see how that changes with the elections. I don't see how that changes with any new laws we don't need new laws. We need them to take away old laws that are oppressing the real people. And everyone's all, oh, we got to save America. We are America, not this government, not this system that is screwing us all, not this system that is taxing us and buying crack pipes. That is taxation without representation. That is the exact reason why we started the United States of America.
So the
When I say balkanization, everyone says, "Oh God, he's talking about succession and civil war." No, I'm not. I'm just talking about breaking up the union in its current form and forming something better. That's all I mean. I think balkanization would be good because it would allow people who live in groups and in different states, and people it's already happening. That's the thing about balkanization. It's already happening. Like you see what different states are moving and forming their own laws because they see what the federal government is. They see the corruption there, and it's like they're hedging against it. I know everyone says, oh, you can't trust any form of government. Here's the thing. Yes, the government is corrupt, but there are also righteous people in all places in our government. I'm talking people who are really there. They're just like us. They're decent people, and they want to do what's right. They believe in America. They believe in the Constitution. They believe in the Declaration of Independence. And they're fighting the same fight we are. And so they're trying to do everything in their power and on whatever level to move us to the best position so that whatever happens, if it is balkanization, if it is civil war, if it is revolution, wherever it is, that the citizens, we the people, have the tools we need. We're in the best position, and we have all the information we need to move forward and to do what's right. And so I think balkanization would be a good thing. And when I say balkanization, we could still be the United States of America. We could still have a centralized federal government. It will be different and better and less powerful over us. But we could still have the same military, the same influence, the same embassies all over the world, and still be the United States of America, but have a different form of government so that the people have more power.
So let me ask you, Native, it's an honest and get your honest opinion. Your thoughts on the Convention of States so that we can limit the federal power. We can do things like what you're talking about. Because I hear a lot of people, even in the prepper community, saying, oh, no, the Convention of States, that's a bad thing. Bull donkey shit. Okay,
That's the first step. Yes.
I think I keep picking on donkeys.
Man, I'm channeling Just Josh right now. I just feel so hyped. What? Josh, say fam, man. I get the tingles.
Fam.
Are y'all?
I don't understand. I just don't. Hold on, just one moment backwards. I don't understand why more people in every state are not bitching and moaning at their legislatures to get on board with this Convention of States, so that we can limit our federal government, so that our federal government's doing only what it's supposed to do, which is look after our interests as a group overseas, and just how the states interact with each other, instead of having all this bullshit programs that they do have.
Well, you look at
Like
the
free
1A
pipes.
the 1A audits that is going on with people going into the public buildings. We let it be so complacent. They're saying policy says you got to show ID to go into a public building. You've got to give your address, your phone numbers, and we allow that. I seen an audit today where a guy, they called the cops on him. The sheriffs didn't do nothing, but the constables did. They threw him out, and that was in Louisiana. We allowed it to be that corrupt, that communist.
Yeah,
really, we are allowing our society to be communist. We're not. Yeah.
But what's our solution?
Nisi,
what is the solution to the problem?
Resistance.
She walked away. She said it sounded like Hunger Games a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I mean. I didn't mean we were all going to fight each other.
Fight the system.
Oh, you mean like the government system of Hunger Games?
Let's say this though: if there is a convention of states, how many decades would it take to actually get to the point to where you're happy with what you've got, as opposed to just burning that bitch down, which is what needs to happen? You know what I mean? Does the legal process is that a 30-year process? Is that a 60-year process?
No.
Can you still trust the system even if you go through that whole? You know what I mean? Does it really even mean anything anymore?
No. Once the Convention of States is held, once we actually get it passed in enough states, 17 more to go now. Then we have the Convention of States. We force all 50 states into that convention. Then they submit the amendments to the direct ballot for the next general election. Then after that, they pretty much go into effect just like when the president does. So it's a very short process. It's getting to that convention, which is the long, hard struggle, because you got too many damn libtards that don't want it.
What part of any government, anything, is a short process, though? You know what I mean?
Bureaucracy.
Because if it comes down to it, then it's going to be a fight. Okay, we figured this out, but what do we want to get rid of? What do we want to keep? And that process alone is going to take at least 2 or 3 presidents to figure out, because it's going to be a political tool. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all it's going to be, is just more fucking propaganda back and forth shit to stall people out. You know what I mean? Because the ones who actually make the decisions don't give 2 fucks if it happens or not. Right. I feel the whole system's fucked. There's no point in putting trust into a system that's, don't worry, guys, it'll be fixed in 30 years after you're fucking dead. Why would I trust that? You know,
WW3.
Oh shit! It feels like a way to pacify people.
And to add on what Hutch said, the huge problem with Convention of States is assuming that we trust our state representatives to actually represent us. Well,
do y'all watch Chip Roy out of Texas? The congressman out of Texas? He's in the House floor on the Senate, and he is talking, and he's like, "What are we going to do? We got $30 trillion in debt," and he's in an empty room talking to the Speaker of the House. And what is it going to do? Nobody's there. They're not actually coming up with a solution. They're not thinking about it. We're 30 trillion in debt.
WW3. It's gonna fix it. That's the way out.
I don't know.
I want to address something that Tennessee Tactical One just said. He said a lot of governors are standing up against the mandates and 2A. Except on the side of the 2A, I have not seen any of them stand up against the 2A the way they should be. Because basically, the NFA is a violation of the Second Amendment. Anybody having to fill out a 4473 is a violation of the Second Amendment. Hell, here's one that I never hear anybody talk about, other than they mention like some asshole that had a DUI 30 years ago. But anybody with a felony record, once they've served their sentence, they've paid their debt to society. What, their life isn't valuable? I mean, some of them recommit crimes and shit. But if they're that dangerous, why'd you ever let them out of prison? Because let's face facts, everybody knows you ain't got to fill out a 4473 to get your hands on a gun in this country.
Yep.
I mean, a convicted felon can go to certain neighborhoods, ain't got no problem getting his hand on some stolen 38 or 9mm or something. Happens every day in this country.
Not only that, in a lot of states, private sales are perfectly legal. All you need to show technically is your driver's license, which a lot of people don't even do that.
Yeah. I mean, but nobody in a position of influence or power is being unalived. That's how you know. Yeah, good point.
Let me ask y'all something because I seen something on Marfugal where on Twitter or Facebook posts and all this stuff, there is a ton of people posting this. They're saying, my brother just got shipped out and they're not sure where he's going. They won't let him know. My cousin's getting shipped out. And then there's a bunch of people that are saying underneath these posts, hell yeah, man, somebody in my family, the same thing. So when if there's only 3,500 to 10,000 people being shipped out, you probably wouldn't see so many posts of this because that's a very small, minute amount of people. But when you start seeing tons of posts like these, it's telling me, and I got it from Marfugal, but it's telling me, yeah, I kind of agree. That's kind of fucked up. And I know, these things could be put in place just to stir up shit. They could all be fake fucking posts for all we know. But at the same time, we can't just blow everything off as being false, just like we can't take everything as truth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What y'all think?
Oh yeah.
Who all in here has been in the military? Native, I'm pretty sure you have. Anybody else?
My dad was. And I've got lots of friends that were. I did not serve.
Native, you can probably be the one to answer this then. How often have you known people that have been shipped out somewhere without knowing where they're going? That's from what I understand, a lot of times that's standard operating procedure for the government.
They say they don't move people,
especially like because you don't want soldiers, messaging or calling or sending letters to their family saying, hey, we're going here to do this. So yeah. I mean, that is state of press. Actually, if you want to, the expert on something like this would be Ghost. He's in the chat,
bro.
All right, so Ghost, if you can in chat speak up. But from what I know, if you're going to a hotspot, they're not going to tell you. And there's plenty of hotspots around the world. They're not going to give you information as to where you're going, so you can drop a dime for somebody else.
Yeah.
Unless
that's just common tactics. And the thing is,
it almost seems like a shift change kind of thing, to where hey, it's shift change, but we ain't telling you when we're changing shifts. You know what I mean? That way, it's nobody knows the schedule kind of thing.
Yeah, and then when you see it, you kind of tend to, because of the mindset that we're in. A lot of us as preppers, we kind of gravitate towards certain pieces of news, such as, hey, my so and so was shipped out and they didn't tell. Yeah, we kind of gravitate to that a lot more than what
Preppers.
anything else.
That's what we do. We keep an eye out for this kind of stuff. You know.
So let me ask go. So there's never a time when they ship out soldiers and don't tell them where they're going.
All right, can I just say this? Bro, this is Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like they're telling you where things are mobilizing to. They're telling you where ships are going right now. They're telling you. You can look it up.
But in the military, I would think that they would have to keep sometimes shit under wraps, and even if they do tell them, they would have to tell them not to tell no one and shit like that. But I'm sure there's times when they maneuver people and they don't want it getting out, especially when you're dealing with Russia or the Red Dragon.
But honestly, isn't this the exact same thing that we were pissed off about when Biden pulled out of wherever the fuck it was over there?
Afghanistan.
That we told the world. Wasn't that the whole thing that everybody was mad about? Like, why didn't you just shut the fuck up and do it and not tell everybody? I mean, it's the same kind of concept.
Yeah, it's Afghanistan.
Well, they got pissed at him because he pulled all of the support troops out, all of the firepower.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Right.
The
But
action itself.
well, see. Yeah. Well, see, I've got a buddy of mine that was, I think he's still in, but he's a major he's full-time active duty Army, but he was the head of a National Guard unit in Florida. Well, his unit actually got shipped to Afghanistan, I think it was. And when they got shipped out, he knew he was going to Afghanistan. And what he was told was, you're going for support. That's all him and his unit was told. Because him and his unit had to do some training in Texas. I was living in Oklahoma at the time, so this was 2009, 2010. He had to learn certain stuff in native language in Afghani. So they went through that. But like he told me, he's like, yeah, there's top secret stuff that we're learning. But he's like, I can't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
It's top secret. That's it. But he knew where he was going. He could tell his wife, oh, yeah, I'll be going to Afghanistan. I'll be there for support.
Gotcha. Where's the 82nd Airborne? And I don't even know much about the 82nd Airborne. Where are they right now? I bet everybody knows. Native. 82nd Airborne. Where are they at right now?
Josh, stop listening to mainstream media.
I hear you, brother. But where are they at? It's factually. The 82nd
I don't know.
Poland.
I didn't get the memo.
Okay. I mean, only what 8,500 of them went.
Bro, it's the second.
It could be, 8,500. There could be 500 combat troops, and then the other 8,000 are admin, or they're supporting like the people who go to the embassy. They're the supply people, the transportation people, the pilots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like if it was a major combat operation that they were putting in Poland, and Ghost can corroborate this, man. Ghost, like he served with the 82nd Airborne. I mean, not 82nd Airborne, but he served adjacent to them. He knows how they operate.
I don't know nothing about that. I heard those are like the badass dudes. They go in.
They are 82nd Airborne. I mean, they're the heavily deployed infantry unit because of their airborne capabilities and because of their integration with other units in the military. They are. I'm not saying there's not combat troops there. I'm sure there are. I'm sure they're not going to put they're not going to put our people there in Poland, just deploy them there, because of the threat of some kind of war, and there's not going to be combat ready troops there. But I'm saying it's not because of some major offensive, man. It's really not.
Yeah.
There's no way.
But you also
even in conjunction with other armies from other countries, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what, I will not come here and say I told you guys so. It won't happen.
Hey, real quick, man. Lookner just went live.
Who?
He said there's a major attack going on in Ukraine right now.
Nah, you pushing her. Hey, don't look at it.
Drop the link. Drop the link.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I gotta get out of here.
Chat went to 0.
Everybody was like, "What? Oh
Hey, I gotta get out of here. Seriously?
Oh, you got a dip, man?
Yeah, MSNBC's on.
I'm with you, Josh. I'm with you, Josh. Fuck him. I'm with
you too, man. I'm with you too.
Yeah. No,
See,
man.
Tribe, I told you Josh didn't like me.
They don't want nothing bad to happen, man. We all gonna die.
I love everybody. we are. But bro, seriously, so I'm just saying, man, WW3 for me, it can last years. WW3 can be a decade. It can be 2 years. Yeah, I know. I don't know what to talk about. Hopefully the aliens will take it. Bro, look, seriously, so World War III, it could be a decade. Hey, y'all bullshitting. Yeah, it could be a decade. It could be, look, the initial stages could be 2-3 years. Just grid down. We don't know what's going on. We're only getting limited amount of information as to what exactly is happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just nukes hit and then boom, that's it. We're into it. All right, I'm out. I'm gonna make my hamburgers. Y'all
Wrap up.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Gosh, man. Bam.
Bam.
You know good and well you're going to watch Brian Selter. Hell,
No, hell no,
however you
man.
say his name.
Man.
Nah, man. I'm gonna make some hamburgers. I'm
Don't
starving.
slur Josh like that. Don't slur him like that.
Yeah, we are.
Damn, Josh, I'd pee on his head for that one.
Hey, y'all better prep up. Y'all playing, man. Legit.
Right?
Yeah.
Watch all of us come crawling to Josh tomorrow when World War III happens. Josh,
No, I don't want it.
I got 6 cans of Spam, man.
I don't want it. Nope. All right, man. Y'all be safe. Backwoods, Hut, Dusty,
Thanks,
Dave,
Josh.
all y'all, man. Later. Be safe.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Later, Josh.
Appreciate you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Be careful.
Have
Be
a good
safe.
one, Josh.
Safe, man. Yeah.
I think one thing Josh didn't think about on that was, and Native, I know you're familiar with this. Our U.S. military goes to foreign countries, or certain countries, countries we're friendly with. They do a lot of cross training with, like the British, the Canadians, the Polish, Ukrainians. I mean, I know we've done training with Russia before, if I'm not mistaken.
Is your mic muted, man? I can't hear you.
Oh, thank you.
I heard it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see how it is. Fuck you, Dusty.
I will say though, in Josh's defense, sometimes you got to watch the MSM. You know what I mean? You got to know the propaganda that's being pushed. You got to be able to discern. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart enough to separate the bullshit from what should be investigated. But you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
Even though it's bullshit, it's still a tool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, only a fool wouldn't listen to his enemy.
Right.
A broken clock can be right twice a day.
What the fuck is
That's
Tribe
right.
doing with that?
I'm just starting shit, man. I'm just starting shit. You know how it is.
I was all over here
Always gotta
hitting my
stir the
keyboard about
fucking
I'm
pot
trying to
train.
make a point, motherfucker.
I know you know good and well. As soon as Hutch starts to say something, if you interrupt him or distract him, he's done.
Squirrel.
Well,
We all get that icon, a squirrel icon, so when we get it, he starts going squirrel.
I got Sophia good, man. Sophia's trying to let me know. No audio, Tribe, no audio.
Oh shit.
What are we talking about,
Oh,
fellas?
man. Shit, every and all, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody in the chat too, man. I appreciate y'all coming to this members thing, man. I knew it was gonna be good no matter what. Like I enjoy hanging with y'all, man. This is cool as shit. It's damn near like being on a regular live now. We got so many people in here hanging out and shit and doing the damn thing, man. This is fucking awesome.
All I know is I better get a fucking Christmas card.
We found out today that my son officially passed his GED, and we are going with him next week to the National Guard recruiter.
Awesome.
Nice. Salute. Press one. Shit.
Yeah.
Press one. Hell yeah,
I
man.
can. I have no ones.
Well, throw your finger up, man. Just give him a one.
So he is the
That work?
baby. He is about to be out this motherfucking house. I'm about to be walking around butt ass naked 24/7. Freedom.
Oh shit.
Empty nester, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's get a one for
Son,
Hutch.
congratulations.
You know it.
A serious congratulations, though, man. That's a big step, man. Just the fucking getting that diploma alone, you know, because that's getting a GED nowadays is the same as getting a diploma. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
That's a big
Yeah.
step in life.
College diploma don't always mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
College
College
doesn't
need
mean
college
anything.
to be successful. That's right.
Look at how many people have a college degree and are fucking unemployed.
And they're dumbasses.
Exactly.
Exactly. He's smart enough to know. He's known for a while. You work for the man for a minute. You figure out the pay schedule. You dial it in. You go to a Votech. He's wanting to do the welding and the underwater welding and shit, and they're gonna pay for all that
Fuck
shit
yeah.
while they keep his body healthy. You know what I'm saying? He's
Right.
he's already black pilled. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no worries about him turning into a fucking blue hair. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Yeah,
Go.
putting a soldier out there on them, putting a soldier out there on them, Hutch.
Freaking sleeper agent out there, man.
A smart
sir.
kid.
And if he does,
Those underwater welders, man, they make
For
more than
real.
the pipeline welders up in Alaska.
Man, that's a
Fuck yeah.
super specialized skill, man. It
you
really
go
is.
catch my ass underwater with that shit.
Especially
The
for
only
his
thing I
generation.
really got to tell him to do, like before he actually signs them papers, I'm like, you need to go through and delete your Facebook, your Instagram, any motherfucking. He's like this motherfucker. He's Trump's fucking grandchild. You know what I mean? This.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but they still gonna find it because Facebook gonna hold on to that shit.
Yeah.
I still
That's-
ain't figured out how to get rid of my Facebook account. Fuck
That's
Facebook.
the
I
only
won't
thing
get on
I'm
there.
worried about is
Just
if they come
deactivate it
back
and never
on.
go on it again. Yeah. They know when you poop. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
You can fight that.
Make
You
us-
can't fight a tech company that knows when you're pooping.
I know, especially when I put out messages. I pooped today.
You see, they got that Apple Watch. You seen the commercial for those Apple Watches that call 911 and shit for you?
Yeah.
What?
Nah, that's Skynet, man. I don't mess with
And
that
every
stuff.
time that's why I don't have one. Every time I go take a crap, it's going to call 911.
I'm like, wouldn't it be cheaper to just get one of those fucking light bulbs? You know what I mean?
Right? Sounds like you're like me, bro. Like every time you take a dump, it's an emergency.
Man, they're going to get the NSA, everybody out there. Biological warfare, people. Biological warfare.
Yeah.
I just muted you because you were about to cough, Stenning. I seen it coming. You were. I was like, oh shit, let me mute this.
No, you good, brother. You good.
Way to telegraph that cough.
Silence, crickets. What's going
what's
on
the
here?
next topic?
We got 8 people up here.
TT1 has good comments, man. TT1, I deactivated my personal account, and I haven't been on it in 3 years. I have a native voice account that I keep open because I just started, and all I do is like post links to videos and stuff. So I don't poop on it.
I don't post shit on there.
Let's get back to an original topic here. The free the nipple. I'm all for it. Let's take a vote. Who's all for
All
it?
right, here you go.
I'm against it.
Aye.
There you go. Free nipple.
There you go.
Give me a racket.
Give it a pinch.
Backwoods, give me a racket.
Hey Hutch, what'd you call it in that other video?
What?
The bad bit.
Oh, his shuttlecock titties?
Pepperoni. Somebody called it
my
a slice
God.
of pepperoni.
I had to pull over. I was watching that live. I had to pull over.
You were laughing too hard?
Yes, I was about to kill everybody.
Hell
Pull
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Oh, the day fucking Hutch went on his rant, cussing somebody. I didn't catch the live, but I was watching, or I think you put out a video. I was
ain't
watching
never
that
cussed
shit,
nobody
man.
in my life.
What?
I ain't never cussed nobody in my life.
Bullshit.
Hutch is the sweetest man that ever lived.
Right?
the day you went on your rant because you was pissed. Oh shit! I damn near wrecked my fucking truck. I literally crossed 3 lanes of fucking traffic. I was laughing so fucking hard.
Yeah, his
you
belly
think
button
so?
ring fell out.
Damn right it did.
So you're saying you almost ran over people and shit because you were playing on YouTube instead of driving properly?
Pretty much, yeah. I watch YouTube all fucking day long.
Well, shit, he's driving right now. He just has an autopilot set.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Tribe's on to something. I think if there was a titty convoy, I think all of the United States, I don't care who you voted for or what you believe, I think everybody would show up for it just to see, all right, let's check this out, man. It sounds cool. Like,
And you know the
the
left
Americans
would.
together just to have a party and then see what
Yeah.
happens.
And
Well, hell
even
yeah.
the left would be down. Well, you know the
Yeah,
left
they'd
would be
totally
down with it.
down. They'd be totally
Like, what?
down, man.
Titties?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, maybe that's what brings us all back together. Free the titties.
You
The
know,
mainstream
Fuck all the
media
drama.
wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't know what to say. They wouldn't know
I
what
mean,
to do.
hey,
I just
look, I
saved
could
the
be
world,
killing
y'all. I
motherfuckers.
just saved
Hey.
the world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Get your
damn it.
umbrellas. Get your
Secret
umbrellas.
society,
I'm about to
Tribe.
piss all
We
over the parade.
deciding
I'm
on
just
what
saying.
happens in this world. We're fighting the Illuminati. We're fighting the Illuminati right
Hey.
now.
Well,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pornhub cancels that whole movement. I'm sorry.
What cancels it, Hutch?
Pornhub cancels that whole movement. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
damn.
Why am I going
Man,
to get off
Pornhub and their paywall, you can get most of their stuff for free on Bing. Not that I do that, but someone
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, duck, duck, go, and you ain't got to get all them pop-up ads,
right?
You ain't,
Oh,
you ain't in the mid. Yeah, duck, duck, go. Go to
Wow.
XNXX.
Wow.
Hey, they got
Yeah,
some
man.
good shit on there. They got everything on there. And they ain't no pop-up ads while you in the middle of, take care of business. You ain't got fucking pop-up shit. Oh,
Very
right.
true.
sorry.
Very true. Like the
Well, now, I
ones
got
we
a
seen
question.
tonight.
Right.
I will say I didn't expect Stanley's nipples to be so dark.
I can see it now.
Pepperoni.
Hey, I can see it now, man. A whole group of gay dudes protesting against the titty freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Cover them up. You're giving us a bad name.
Right?
That would be our
Yeah,
only
I-
enemy.
I ain't thinking about that. I ain't thinking about that.
They be supporting those pasties.
Uh-huh.
I'll give them some
Would you
pasties.
still? But my question is would you still want to look at the titties, the free titties, if it was actually a dude with titties, with like real boobies?
Say it again.
talking
Backwards.
some
My
Maryland
bad.
Manson.
I
That's
was trying to
questionable.
read.
Like a trans?
Like Marilyn Manson.
Basically, I think it's coming down to if we start a GoFundMe and we raise $10,000 steady, will you get breast implants for 6 months if we raise enough money? Let's make that happen. Let's get steady some titties.
Oh, shit.
Who wants that GoFundMe?
Man, do you
I'm
know
in.
how
I'm down. I'll share
Hold
that
on,
link
man.
out any
Y'all-
day of the week.
I got $10
you
on
put a
it
set
right
of
now.
titties?
Right?
You put a real set of titties on here? You think I'm gonna get a fucking thing done?
you know
I'll
he's
be
already
driving
done
down the
this.
highway like damn,
This is damn jail
these
picture
motherfuckers
right
do
here.
feel real.
I swear, you never go home again.
Hell no, my wife be like, honey, when you coming home? I don't need you. I got titties of my own.
Right?
I got my own titties. You go play with yours. I'll play with mine.
Flintstone girl said, no.
There's something wrong with every one of you.
Okay, well, I got a question. Let's just say
Hey,
we get a law passed in this country where all our wives could walk around as shirtless as we can. I mean, just titties right out there for everybody to look at. How many of the guys on this panel would be okay with their wives leaving the house with no bra, no t-shirt, just
Never gonna
titties, nipples, everything?
Never gonna happen.
Okay, that's
The
one
day-
that ain't gonna do it.
well,
The day that happens is the day I'm single.
it's not up to me. It's not up to me. It's not up to me. It's not up to me.
Let me make sure my wife ain't in the chat here. We're grandparents now. Go ahead.
Grandparents,
I don't know, man. I probably, if it's about freedom, and my old lady wants to be free with the nips, and she wants to go out there and be a leader in this march to free the nipple, I'm going to back her 150%.
Oh, I'm
I'm
not
just
against
waiting for
you.
that
Go
frying
ahead.
pan
I
to
mean,
come.
let them hang. But I ain't fucking with you. Like, I ain't
I
gonna
think it
stop
would.
you. Like, I won't mind you walking down my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do. You know what I mean?
I just think
You
it
ain't
would.
going. He draws a line at her walking through Walmart. No, honey, you ain't going to. No, you going to Walmart? Put a shirt on.
Shoot, I wouldn't want to go to Walmart with that kind of law in place, man. Have you seen the
TT1's
motherfuckers at
uncomfortable,
Walmart?
man. We're definitely off the rails if TT1's uncomfortable.
Right.
See, the problem with that is a mature person, which none of us are, could find, you know what I'm saying, the reason to do that. But there are so many people who can't just admire beauty without needing to obtain it. You know what I mean? There's not enough self-control for something like that.
Good one, Ghost Prepper. They don't need to go in
So
public. They got
philosophical,
TikTok.
Hutch.
Kelly trying to start some shit now.
Y'all ain't ready for this unit. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, I put my 2 inches out there any day. I mean, I'm just saying, get your magnifying glass though.
You thought I was getting popular before. Wait till I whip this motherfucker out.
Comedy Central, y'all.
You'll
The
be
only problem-
infamous.
The only
Yes,
problem
sir.
with
Yes,
freeze the
sir.
nipple is what I've got on the screen right now. That's the only problem with free the nipple.
Where did you get a picture of my wife?
Hold on, wait a minute. Why the fuck is my grandmother on your computer? Grandmama, put them away, damn it.
That's boy. I can't even say it.
Say it
All right,
backwards.
all right, don't leave it up too long. We'll get canceled here. You gotta.
It's coming off.
What backwoods? Say it.
I was just gonna say that's just so you ain't got to go very far from when you're eating to get a drink.
Right? Yes.
You
Love
nasty
it.
son of a bitch.
Shut up, Hutch. You was thinking it.
That's fucking good.
Now, just a
Kelly
random
trying to start
question. I'm
shit.
asking for a friend. Do you have that same picture but on a Sabian machine? I'm just asking.
Fucking ghost.
If you want, I can email it to you later.
Oh Lord.
No,
Yeah,
there
right,
there will be
Sophia.
no-
Yeah, right.
There will be no free the units movement. I will boycott that son of a bitch. I'm making
You know what?
signs.
This is what the Civil War is going to be: men against women, free the Tatas versus free the units. That's what it's going to be.
That would be a hell of a protest with signs and shit.
Yes.
People arguing.
And
Pull
Imagine
sculpture.
the
your
demonstrating.
fucking dick out. Pull your titties out.
You know what? It would end in some weird orgy, man. This ain't good. We're going down a wrong path.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
I need
hold
to go
on.
now.
It would
Hold
be
on,
like a
Native, you
redneck
need
gay
to shut the
pride
hell up.
parade.
Why?
Native
I
need
said-
to shut
I said
it
we
because
need
some
it.
of us trying to get laid, all right?
All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Damn it,
man.
I'm tired of that blow up dog. That bitch getting on my nerves.
So go
I
get yourself a
know.
roaming buffalo.
I know somebody up here needs $100. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker
Man.
looks like a blowed out
Oh,
inner
shit.
tube, don't it?
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Not for 100. Because that's the end of YouTube for me.
All
I
right.
do that. Y'all never see me again.
I'll take one for the team. That's me
God
anyway.
damn. All the cameras Dusty got set up sitting in the background there. You'd think he was running pornos.
Yeah.
Members
I mean,
dropped
he might
by
be
about
only
20.
now.
All right, so
Oh,
what's up,
shit.
y'all, man? What else can we get into? We done ran for 2 hours, man, but I'm still chilling for a little while, man. It's the members live, man. I'll chill as long as somebody's chilling with me.
I got
Where
a
do y'all-
question for the panel. I got a question. So,
Uh-oh.
living in, the reality of we have the midterm elections coming up, and everybody suspects a red wave, and it's probably pretty likely. I think we all agree, but a lot of us agree here too that the established government has its own interests. So what does that actually mean if a red wave did come?
I think a
I'll
red
be
wave
honest,
is classification. I don't think it's going to change anything.
Right?
I think the exact same agenda is going to keep getting pushed through, and it's just going to be the appearance of, oh, look, guys, you guys control everything, but nothing's really going to stop moving.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I've heard is, I mean, by the time that all goes through and everybody that wins the elections all over the country in 2022, by the time they get into office, Biden's going to have about 2 years left. So let's just say House and Senate go all Republican. Republicans hold the majority. Ain't going to be able to get shit passed anyways, because the minute it hits, unless they get it veto-proofed, it hits Biden's desk, he's going to say, fuck you anyways. He's going to say, I ain't signing that shit. Fuck Republicans. Because the fact of the matter is, our dumbass politicians still ain't figured it out. They've been there too long. It ain't about what they want. It's about what's best for the American people. Whether the people they're looking at are Democrats, Libertarians, Republicans, don't give a shit about either side. Their job is there to take care of and look out for and keep the American people safe. Unfortunately, like Tribe or like Native was saying, our government has just way overstepped their bounds, and they're literally out of control. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Charlie Whiskey's going to be about the only damn way we get control back. Because I don't think, and I hate to say it, because the fact of the matter is, it's just going to be more dead Americans.
I fully agree.
It's not going to be, dead Republicans. Yeah, it's not going to be dead Republicans or Democrats. It's going to be Americans that are dead.
And the red wave, he's still got executive order. He's got the Supreme Court. He's got the FBI. You know what I mean? So a red wave doesn't mean anything. It's just public relations bullshit.
If for somehow the Republicans were able to take control in midterms of the House and the Senate, Biden becomes a lamer duck president than he is now, because we don't care about his goddamn veto, because if he vetoes it, it'll go back to the Senate and that veto will be overturned. So
well, not necessarily. Not everything is overturnable.
For the most part. But he'll still be a lamer president than what we might as well have the laughing hyena take over at that point.
Yeah, I guess my point was with the question was that there's an inherent fallacy in the thought itself. Is if we do have this idea that the established government, it all just shares, like Hutch saying, it's all going to stay the same. And a lot of people, not saying any of you guys, but a lot of people who talk about this, they're like, oh yeah, the established government, but then they're like, oh, thank God it's a red wave. Does it actually make a difference? It's inherently, contradictory.
Hey, Native.
Just something to think about.
Yes.
What? Why don't
Native.
Ghost just get his
You want
ass
to join
up
us in
here?
class, Native? You want to join us in class?
I'm scared, man. Ghost about to ask me a question, man. Ghost has got like 10 natty lights in him, and I've got a bunch of these in me. Let's do it. What's up?
I got a good question too, man, for everybody. I got a great question for everybody. I think it's a great question, but
yeah, go ahead, Tribe.
I'm just waiting. I want to wait on Ghost because I think I'm gonna stir up some shit with this question. It's a serious question too, no joking and stuff like.
Damn, that's my best part is my jokes.
What if a state refuses to acknowledge an election and refuses to send electors? Is that not succession? A lack of faith in the system? Wait a minute. I thought you were asking Native a question. Then you put me on there, man.
All right, Tribe, you take this one first.
No, man, no.
I think
I don't know this shit.
To highlight your name.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, it is succession, right? Isn't that? I mean, that's what they're going to call it, whether it is or not. As soon as a state, What if Ron DeSantis, who I think is the most like outspoken opponent of this administration and is doing things has done things with his state against the federal government from the beginning, for this past year. Florida's killing it, man. Florida's killing it. I just gotta say it. They are. So are other states quietly, but Florida is just like the poster child of this. So what if they do, man? That would kick some shit off. Think about it. In 2022 or 2024, if they try to do some shenanigans or whatever, and the state says, "Nah, man, we ain't accepting this. Screw y'all. We ain't sending nobody. What you gonna do now?" And they just sit there quietly and do a protest. They don't. That would be crazy.
Now, can I
And
ask
what
a
if
quick
other
question?
states followed? If one state did it, they wouldn't be alone. At least 25 states would follow them. Look at the 25 states right now who are constantly passing legislation against the federal government. They're changing all their gun laws to give their citizens more freedom. Look at all the constitutional carry states that are happening. Man, I mean, that would be crazy. That would kick it off, Ghost. Ghost is on some next level stuff.
He is.
He smokes whatever Hutch has, man, because Hutch is on that other level too.
But can I ask a question? What does he mean by they don't send electorals? Like they don't send congressmen or women or senators? Like even if they win the election, like let's say.
No, he's talking about the electoral voters. Like each state has their electoral voters that they have to send, and that's that's like the popular vote decides who gets to send electors, right? And so the popular vote doesn't actually choose the election; it chooses which electors go to the electoral college and say, yeah.
I think that if something like that happened, and let's say a Democrat president was, or there was a Democrat Republican. Let's say the Democrat was in the lead, and that state that chose to not send the electorates, if they said, well, you ain't got but 20 and we're 28 ahead, I think they would say, piss off, basically. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats would. I really, and I believe the Republicans would do the same thing, honestly.
Yeah.
It would be your votes really don't count anyway, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I mean, we're enough ahead that your state doesn't matter anyway at this point. I think would be it would take a couple. I think it would take more than one state. It would have to be, for sure, several states that could combine together and really do something to change the election. One state, I don't think. I don't know. Is there? I mean, California, New York, Florida. Some of these states have a big part in it. With a lot of electorates, but I think one state, I think the federal government would just be like, well, y'all just didn't vote, and I could see Democrats more so, but I could see Republicans doing it as well, probably putting sanctions on the state as far as it goes for federal funding, for saying because you didn't comply with the federal elections, we're not going to send you federal funding for anything. Kind of thing.
So
it's kind of my
Democrats would be happy as hell if Florida didn't send their votes in. Like the Democratic side, it depends on who it was.
So like if Florida didn't send electorates because they were like, yeah, fuck that, we're not going to participate because this is some bullshit. So like everybody that voted in Florida, their votes would be like null and void.
No. This has actually happened one time. It happened in Hawaii. I had to look this shit up. It happened in Hawaii in 1960 when JFK faced Richard Nixon. There's some fail-safes that are built into electoral college just for an instance like that.
Would that basically be like a forced secession? Like, hey, fuck it, we're not playing your game, we're us now. Kind of like, is that what you're talking about, Boris? Is that what that would be? Like, hey, if we refuse to participate in any federal election, isn't that pretty much saying, fuck you, we're our own thing now?
Well,
is it that drastic?
Absolutely. I mean, for a state to basically tell the federal government we're not participating in your election, yeah, you're unsubscribing, as Ghost is saying. You're saying we've had enough. We're done. Yeah, it's a type of rebellion, of a succession. But I'm saying I think that it couldn't be just one state. It would have to be multiple states that would cause the election. You know what I'm saying? To where they could say, well, there's 7 states here that have enough electoral votes that they could go this side or that side if they turn in their electoral votes. You know what I'm saying? But you know
Ghost
what?
just filled out his book now. That's a new word. Electrical.
All right.
Your electrical
If
vote.
you don't mind, let me go ahead and read this. Hoping to avoid a repeat, Congress passed the Electoral Count Act of 1887, which gave states the safe harbor deadline by which they could resolve their own disputes without Congress getting involved. After the deadline, if the state officials submit multiple sets of conflicting electoral votes or no votes, the U.S. House and Senate must agree on which set to accept. If the chambers don't agree, the votes certified by the state's governor prevail. That answers that question.
I am way
But what
too
if the
high.
governor,
Right?
what if the
Very
governor
high.
says, fuck that, we're not certifying?
Then I
Because
guess
I
we're
don't
in
like the
for a
outcome.
shit jam.
Then
I guess
You know, like let's say Florida, which is the state I live in. Let's say Florida, for some odd reason, all the votes, the majority of the votes come out blue. But everybody's like, no, that ain't right. We all voted Republican. Just for example, we all voted red. And the electorates go in and they're like, well, we're not going to certify this because we're not comfortable with the results. We think this was forged or faked or whatever they say. And so then they're like, okay, well, then your governor has to do it. And DeSantis comes out and goes, yeah, fuck y'all. I'm not, this don't seem right. There's, let's say we've got 8 million registered voters in the state, but it comes up, we got 10 million votes.
We got you. We got you, brother. We got you.
Okay.
I
tend to over-explain. I'm sorry.
I would assume in something like that, the House and the Senate would accept the popular vote and go and certify that as being what the state decided upon if the governor decides not to send any information.
Well, we went through this already with Al Gore, where Florida's vote didn't count.
Bush Gore, yeah. But it happened in Hawaii already during the JFK election.
Oh, you are trying to start some shit, man. I know you are.
Yeah.
All right, I got a little question, man. It kind of changes the subject a little bit, man. But I want to hear what y'all think, man. I've been thinking about it a little bit on my own. We got this thing, the convoy going on in Canada. Now that's going on. What I think is they'll probably end up ending some mandates. They'll try to do whatever they can do to calm it down, get it over with. But what do you think that the Canadian government's going to do after the honking is over? Do you think that they'll start putting laws into place so they won't ever have to deal with that again? Or do you think that the country will wake up and start leaning towards a red politician to be in charge? Or what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think is going to happen after the honking? Or do y'all think the honking is going to cause the uprising?
I think it's going to cause the knowledge that the fact they're still a monarchy, and everybody's going to they're going to see it for what it really is. They got given permission by the Queen in 1985 or I think 82, 85 that they could have. The Queen signed off and said they could have a constitution. You know, I look at Trudeau as he's the French monarchy. That's who he is. He when his brother died, he didn't really want. His brother was supposed to go into the politics, but when he died, they made him do it.
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier today on my live stream, was the fact that, for everybody, we're kind of winning, but don't get complacent. Don't think that, there's a lot of image going on here, and we've got the elections coming up, so forth. I think that, my honest opinion, I really believe that when the truckers go home after all this stuff is done, it seems like to me that's when they're going to put their boot down, because there has never been no real true change without fighting, without real conflict, without real people getting bloody. You know what I'm saying? Like, really.
Let me ask you, Backwoods. Let me ask you and everybody else. Do you think that what's going on there is one of the reasons why we're getting all this shit here going through, like the shit that Sage was talking about, and he showed us how we got this saying about domestic terrorism and this and that and this and that? Do you think they're looking at Canada and saying, hey, we need to put shit in place so that shit don't happen here?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
100%.
if you look at Canada, like people trying to bring the truckers, because I mean, right now it's winter months up there. Now, when these trucks, yeah, they got some insulation in them, but you take these trucks in 30-degree weather, it'll be 30 degrees inside this truck. If I don't run my bunk heater, it'll get 30 degrees. Whatever the outside temperature is in a 10-hour span, it will get to be that temperature inside this truck. So, like, you could easily freeze to death in one of these if you don't have the right shit. And with them taking the fuel away, which honestly is like the dumbest shit, because I mean, even the heavy haul tow trucks up there that had city contracts have told the city of Ottawa, fuck you, we ain't coming out there to haul them away. Change of shit. We're not playing this game. And with them taking their fuel, they're A, leaving them stuck there, and B, they're putting a lot of lives at risk. I mean, they're literally saying, we don't care if you die.
Hey, Backwoods, check out Ghost.
Yeah,
See, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen with the truckers. My bad, Backwoods.
No, go ahead, Hutch.
That's what I said that a week or so ago. I was like, the Americans that go up there, how long before they're classified as terrorists, international terrorists, because they willingly crossed the border for that specific purpose. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean? To join, the government's already labeled that movement terrorism. So if a foreign entity crosses a border to join that, you know what I mean? It's getting crazy, man.
Well, I think
Don't forget the Americans that donated.
Yeah, because then you're supporting terror. Yeah.
Well, I think that one of the things that, here's the thing, or the thing is, or whatever it is that Native makes fun of me about. Here's the thing. You got what Ghost was just talking about, saying, okay, for the truckers here, just to kind of squash that now, we put that law in place now, before it happens, then we can say, or they can say, well, we already had this law in place and y'all did this anyway, so now you're terrorists. But for the Canadians, how do you squash an uprising without bloodshed, without really making yourselves look like the tyrannical government that you really are? How do you do that? You start to pass little small laws, like, you can't be honking because you're in here disturbing the town. You're shutting the town down. These little things, we're going to take the gas away from you. You cut off the supplies. You like Stedding was just talking about having people to freeze to death out there. Once the trucks run out of gas, there's no more heat. You start to cut off these supplies, and you go, oh yeah, man, you guys are right. We've we went a little too far with this. We were just trying to make sure you guys were safe, you know. And so now we're just gonna kind of back off here and get, you know, y'all are right. But as you're doing that, you're cutting off the supplies. You're giving the people what they want. And the minute that they all leave and go home and start paying bills and going to work and everything, all of a sudden, bam, put the boot down. And they've already been calling in a bunch of military and a bunch of extra police and stuff like that. They're in contact with our people, passing these laws and things like that. It's real easy to squash this uprising. Is to make the people think, man, we won. See, look, we won. They got rid of the mandates. They got rid of this. They got rid of that. You know, we won. And then you go back home and you get complacent, playing on your phone and watching TV and going out and working overtime so that you can make up for the time that you've missed. Now, you know, all these people are going to be, they're missing paychecks and stuff. And I know some of these GoFundMe things or whatever that's going on, but I'm just
shit. I'm sorry, Backwards. That just made me say that out loud, man. My bad. I really wasn't trying to cut you off, man.
No, it's all right.
That's the shit that leads to violence. You try to take
That
my
will
kids.
CW.
You try to take my kids. See what happens. I don't care who you are.
Well, see, you got to look at this.
They got on your fucking coat.
On an international stage, they've already labeled these people terrorists. So if there is any back down now, eventually you're going to get arrested and get fined for something. You're going to lose your truck. You think they don't have every single license plate number? I mean, at this point, no matter how peaceful it seems, there is no going back. The only place it can do is get bloody. Because no matter what, even if they get their way, they're still terrorists. You think they're not going to come for you? Because that sets the standard for the next group of people. Oh, we could be terrorists because we're not going to do nothing to them. You know what I mean? It sets a standard. And it's, you know what I'm saying? You're in it. There's no
kind of like Jan 6, kind of like J6.
Yeah, they just had that up there when they were taking over their parliament, and that's when all that. Right after that was all the racism talk. Also carrying Nazi flags and whatnot.
Yeah. And you think he ain't gonna be a petty son of a bitch? And
I'd be world news if someone showed up here to take my children. Everyone would hear my story. I don't know what would happen. It would be glorious.
Oh, I can tell you what happened. They come to take my kids.
Let me ask you.
All I got to say is bring the fucking National Guard.
All they gotta do is call me. I'll bring them over there to them. What you talking about? Just kidding.
Y'all ain't want these
I'm just
kids
kidding.
here.
I'm just kidding.
Tribe will be like, what? It's about goddamn time, you motherfuckers. What have I been paying you for in my taxes?
Yeah, we need to stir this shit up right now.
Now, what if this?
I vote yay on that bill.
Like, man, y'all bring it back tomorrow because you ain't gonna be able to feed these kids.
Right.
In the fridge every hour.
Now, what happens if this rolls on for a couple more months and we start getting American sympathizers crossing the border? They become illegal aliens.
Who we lose?
Hutch.
Oh shit, where'd Hutch go?
Wow,
He said bye. You guys were
You didn't see that?
Man,
this old lady come in, I could see a finger pointing at him, and he was like, okay, like that.
Hutch had an appointment with the roaming buffalo, so he had to take.
It was time to take out the unit. Miss Hutch.
So what happens when we start crossing the border? Americans start crossing that border to be helping the people, and it rolls on for another month, and we're becoming illegal aliens crossing into that border. So we're now intruding.
Wow.
We're creating some boundaries here that Canada hasn't had a real big issue with, other than the Mexicans, like we do, where they're crossing the border. Now Americans are going to go there because we want to sympathize with their cause. So we're illegally crossing. We're not going to do it legally.
I think it's going to spill over no matter what to us if it escalates. It's going to spill over down here to the States.
This is a real opportunity. We could take Canada.
Right? Annex that shit.
Looking up the election bullshit.
I don't know, man.
Canada,
I'm afraid of
and how their
truckers,
prime
man. They'll figure
minister
something out.
And how their prime minister
most of us are lazy.
Right.
We need to pay attention to Canada because that shit will definitely roll over to the U.S. real fast. And I think that's the most important thing to worry about right now. Fuck Ukraine. We need to worry about what's going on in Canada, because that shit will roll over real fast to here in the U.S.
Well, like they said, I mean, they're already trying to label people international terrorists because they came from the U.S. or they sent money from the U.S. to support this cause.
Well,
And all this over mandates.
And you know what you know what we're not talking about with all of this every night, constantly over and over and over again. But you know what we hardly talk about at all is down south the border, man, and all the people coming through. We nip it a little bit and then we move on to something else. They are hiding that shit so well. It's so off the radar for people. And I think that's this country's number one thing is all these people illegally crossing the border. And I'm not saying they're bad people. There's got to be some bad in the good. There's always bad with the good. I'm not saying that those people are bad. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is you shouldn't have just an open border like this and all these people coming in. I think that's our number one problem in this country.
Well, whatever happened to that? Did they actually stop the caravans now?
No.
Are there no more caravans?
No, they're still doing that.
No, they're flooding in.
I'm
hundreds of thousands a day.
I'm in Arizona. I deal with this shit on the daily. I mean,
yeah, he's got squatters in his house right now.
Actually, they're running into the next door neighbors right now.
Oh, okay, your house is next.
Yeah, but that's okay. The judge will stop them.
I've been down to the border. I've been on that border wall. I made a little video of it. It was funny though, but I've seen the wall. It ain't shit. It ain't what you think it is. You can climb that bitch.
Well, you know what kills me is you got some of our politicians are like, they're not illegals. Everybody should be welcome here. Well, yeah, everybody, should be welcome as long as you come through the right way. But
yeah, exactly.
I want somebody, right? But here's what I want. I want one of those dumbass politicians to name one country in this whole big dirt ball we call home, one country that does not have immigration laws. They may not look like ours. They may not be written.
That guy just said bullshit.
Somalia.
Somalia, they got immigration laws. You're not from here, they just kill you.
Right.
Every other country, in order to immigrate to any other country, have you guys ever checked into that? Because when I was younger, I wanted to move to Australia. I wanted to become an Australian citizen. That was
I ain't going there because I don't like the drama.
I looked into that shit, man. It is so hard to become a resident in another country. That the U.S. is so easy if you do it the legal way.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
Tribe having way too much fun with this shit.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Tribe, you got to play with OBS more. You'll have fun with that shit.
Yeah, right now I'm just using StreamYard. But yeah, I'm going to redo some stuff. I'm going to work on it, man. I've been busy as it. I'm finally to the point where I can't keep up with this shit, man, which is good because it keeps me busy. But man, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to get everything done, man. I got so much shit I want to do and get done, but it's just days and days of work.
I know. But
can I point something else out?
Down here, pal.
Oh yeah.
You've been talking all night. You might as well go ahead.
You just jealous because I took your spotlight.
No, you just shut up. But go ahead. Y'all can go fuck yourselves.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming.
Just saying. Pop me, man. Dude just freaking fades away, man. He just fades away. Pop me, don't he?
He gonna come back with a Fu Manchu,
right?
gotta
Look
be
at
better
our-
than that porn
He's
star
probably watching
mustache
this
of his.
right now. He's probably watching this right
Yeah.
now.
Probably.
In his
But you
robe,
look at,
laughing at you.
Right. On his unit. Hand on his unit.
Hand on his unit.
I'm in his gun.
You look
y'all.
at all the mess. You look at all the mess we've gotten into lately about our voter ID laws. I mean, they're throwing a real hissy fit about that shit.
I know it's racist,
But-
man. It's transphobic.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
against it.
oh yeah. But I mean, they want anybody and everybody to be able to vote in our elections. Go to Mexico, vote in their election as a U.S. citizen.
We need
Ain't
to
gonna
fly
fucking happen.
people. You know what we need to do? We need to fly people in who's going to vote for who we tell them to. That'll freak them out.
That'd be a good fucking idea. I like that idea.
It's like a weird billionaire like Elon Musk, like went somewhere and flew in like 1 million people to vote like the way he told them to.
No, I think Trump's already got that covered. I think he's thinking about that for the 2024.
Who, Trump?
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
You think he's going to run?
I know he's going to run.
Hey, can I ask y'all
I
for
think
a
he's
favor?
already announced it. Sure.
Can I ask y'all? Can I ask y'all for a favor? Let's fuck with Pot B, man. It's up to y'all. If you don't want to do it, that's cool. But I'll make a clip joint. If everybody, not at the same time, but everybody takes a turn and be like, man, where the hell is prepping outside the box? Man, where the fuck's Pot B at? Man, where the hell did Pot B go? Like if we go and then I can clip each one of y'all doing it and I can put it in a video, man, and fuck with them. If y'all feel like doing it, man, it's up to y'all.
Sounds good.
I'm down.
All right, I'll start it off. Man, I wonder where the hell Pot B is.
Where is that sexy motherfucker at?
What?
Who the fuck was that?
No, what the fuck was that?
Is that Bobby? He's hacked.
Hey, Pot B,
All
I
right,
thought you were going to make YouTube great again.
You know what, man? This is typical POTB. You can't ever count on the freaking Marines to show up when you need them to be there.
Well, here's the thing. Has anybody really thought about the fact that Pot B ain't been around? He just kind of disappeared.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Steady. Come on, Steady. Oh, you was gonna go, JR? Go ahead, JR.
Yeah, Pop B's probably gone. Probably got his hand on his unit.
Hey, seriously. Anybody seen POPB? I ain't seen him motherfucker in a minute. Where the fuck did he go? I'm all over this country. I can't find him nowhere.
You gotta do it again. You fucked up his name, Steady.
Yeah, that was
Anybody seen PBOY?
It's been so long I didn't remember his name.
Dude, you said like 3 letters. It's not even in his name. Like,
I swear.
Do I need to redo it?
Yes.
I heard a death was in there
All
too,
right, all
man.
right. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
All right. Hey, where the fuck is POTB? I ain't seen him. Been all over this country looking. Can't find him no fucking where. Y'all seen him? Hit me up. Let me know.
Perfect. I'm gonna clip the hell out of it.
He hasn't been. Pop B hasn't been on his OnlyFans page in a while.
I know, man. Who's that hairy dude he keeps putting there in his place, man? That's so weird. Messes up the whole flow.
Was that Niecy? Holy shit.
POTB needs to stop shaving them damn taints.
Oh, man. Not taint food.
God damn. How you know he's shaving his taint? You looking?
No, he was talking about it. That's his fetish.
Definitely looking. I pay $9.99 a month for nothing.
Man, no shit. I mean, hey, I'm only paying $3 a month. Get your shit together, tribe.
All right. You know what we should do now? Now we should be like, man, fuck Pot B. We ain't worried about him any damn way. Man, who cares where Pot B is?
All right, do it. Backwoods, what you got?
Man, Pot B can go fuck himself.
Man, Man, that's backwoods catchphrase, man.
I know, man. No one says it like quite like backwoods.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop B, you in here, man?
Who's POTB?
Oh, damn.
Who is that?
Right.
I don't know.
Damn.
All right, Native.
All right, let me get serious on this because, me and Pop B go way back, man, like to the road and the girth, man, of Pop B and the thickness with the moist. Where are you, man? Like, seriously, I can't fuck him, man. Like, I'm going to see him later. Like, Pop B, man, the girth and the moistness, the moisture and the girth. Where you at, dude?
What the hell? Oh Lord!
Oh man! He's like fucking Native.
It sounds like there's a little more of a relationship there, Native.
That got real
you
personal.
I mean, you could treat this like it's Reddit. We'll listen. I'm just saying. We here for you, brother.
Retract it. That shit's already on record. You can't retract it now.
Yeah.
Heck of nothing. Y'all have no idea how close to the truth I am right now. Can't wait.
Sounds like Native can't wait to see it either.
All the girth.
Somebody got a little one that's upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is that? Who's got kids?
I sure as hell don't.
Not me. I'm free.
I sold mine to a research lab.
Hold up, I gotta scroll up. Something happened.
Tribe's dropping his off at CPS later.
What's that? Y'all need some more kids for research?
Oh,
See,
Lord.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody in the chat is just thinking bad stuff. But what I'm talking about is totally platonic.
What do you mean?
Maybe for Brokeback Mountain.
Man, that was a good religious film. I really enjoyed that, man. Like,
I bet you did.
I mean, that dude couldn't.
All right, I'm out.
They quit you, Poppy.
I'm out. I gotta go find me some spiritual something guidance.
Would you just do Native? Oh man, we missed it.
I said I can't quit you, Pop B. I can't quit you, man.
Yes, you got to throw that clip in there. There's something there.
Pop B's using his free crack pipe from the government.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. He's got to get himself back together, man. His team got knocked out the playoffs. That's what the hell it was.
Oh man, he's all distraught.
Oh man, he never did answer me on that group text either. When I was dogging him about that. He's probably going to kill me when he sees me.
Man, shit, we've been going like 2 hours 45 minutes, man. Y'all want to run it till 3 hours and then call it a night?
I do.
Yeah, sounds good.
Man, I got to get up in the morning and do a show.
Right? I'm gonna be right there with you.
Right? Me and JR are gonna do it, man. We're gonna do the things.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. You got it all set up. You ain't got to do no work on it or anything, Native?
And no, I got it scheduled. Now I got to go and upload all my clips.
Oh man, you got them all set though. Where you know what clips you're doing?
They're all set. They're all set. I just got to upload them.
Cool.
And I gotta
Don't be mad at me. I'll watch it on a replay.
Got you, brother.
What time you going live, Native?
I go live every morning, Monday through Friday at 6:30 for 30 minutes.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
In the morning, 6 a.m. 6:30
We be rolling early, man. We be rolling so early, man. I tell you what, there's at least 80 folks there every morning hanging in at 6:30 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
Just in the chat, dropping information, like staying up with it and say, hey, did you hear this? Did you hear this? Man, I go back and watch the chat for the morning shows. I'm like, gosh, man, there's some real conversations going on in there. This community, man, is the best people in the world.
You know, I could put your face on Thor's face, right? You could have Thor's Day.
Dude, do it. Do it.
Yes, yes. Do that shit.
That'll be tight as hell, man. I'm trying to get all my days, like the little drone little things. I'm still tweaking it.
If you're up at 6:30 in the morning, man, you shouldn't miss it. Seriously, it really is a great ass show in the morning.
Hey, Tribe, is there a way to drop his link?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Babe, can you drop Native's link?
You can drop the link to the tomorrow show. It's already uploaded.
You can drop the link to tomorrow's show. It's already uploaded, he said.
I can never find that
She's got her
shit.
headphones on.
I can never find that shit. Like when people do when your tribe do like those, you got it scheduled. I can never find it up
YouTube
until like
fucks
5
up
minutes
shit.
beforehand.
Yeah, YouTube hates us, man.
YouTube fucks shit up. I mean,
they did not want us
seriously.
getting together.
No.
Like it's literally 5-10 minutes beforehand. Like I finally see it. And like wow.
I tell you what, though, man, I have to like my props to Bug Dude. I don't know if he's in the secret society or anything, man. But he started the whole thing with like, the reload replay game, because it don't matter. I understand people ain't gonna get up at 6:30 in the morning all the time. Well, I get that, man. That's just the only time I can get stuff out there and communicate with y'all. And so if people watch it later, like it's amazing. It's amazing.
No, I feel what you're saying because I go live about an hour before I go to work. Or before I actually start work, which is 5:30 Mountain.
Oh, nice. You do a live every day like that?
Not every day. I dropped it to Tuesdays and Thursdays because every day was just too much. Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting things ready, and then having to go straight to work for 8 hours, doing what I do. Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it every day.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to get up that fucking early in the morning. I love y'all, just not that much. I mean, that's kind of like that's my me time.
He rough on you, Nader.
I do it just because it's a way to wake up.
There, Ghost is there every day. There must really be nothing then.
He's just waiting for you to say something good and intelligent.
Right?
Be waiting all night for
if
that.
I say the right thing, Ghost is in the chat. It's like, nah, man, y'all listen. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. I just gotta say the right thing. There's some shit Ghost don't care about. He's like, fuck that. I got this.
Hey, Backwoods, Hutch finally made it on there, man. We can't ride him no more. He finally made it on Native show in the morning this morning.
Oh yeah.
Right. I see. That's the one I hadn't got to see yet. I hadn't got the chance to rewatch it. I did that little live in between my work, and then when I got home, man, I backed in the driveway, and this one dude called me. He's a longtime buddy of mine, and we talked till supper time. And so as soon as supper was over, it was like I come out here and Lazarus was on, so I hadn't got to watch it yet. That's one I hadn't watched yet. Was this morning?
You should, man. It's the best one. It's the best show we ever had.
Was it?
He couldn't even say it with a straight face.
Was he like on the panel?
Yeah, it's me, him, and Deval.
Oh, sweet. I'll check it out.
I even made an intro for Hutch, man. Hutch hurt my feelings the other day on the live. He called me out. He's like, yeah, man, I'm the only one of EWPN that Native has never even called up. Man, I was going to call you up, man. I was waiting. I was waiting for the right time. But I couldn't say that. And then then he put me in a spot. I was like, all right, Hutch called me out. If I put him on the show now, everyone's going to be like, man, Native's a bitch. Hutch called him out and he immediately put him on the show. And then I was like, oh, man, I'll bring him on the show.
Hey, I did want to give a huge shout out anybody that's in the members and that's hanging out with us tonight. All y'all that showed up over there at Sage's, even though y'all probably over there anyway and stuff, but seriously, man, it meant a lot to me, and me and Native talked about it. I know it meant a lot to you. It meant a lot to us to see y'all in the chat, man, having our backs over there, backing us up.
Like home. It felt like home over there, man. Y'all made it feel like home. Seeing y'all in the chat, like joking on us and stuff, and like yeah, you got it, Tribe. You got it, Native. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, man, we home.
Yep. It made it so much more comfortable. That's what made it for me, man. It's just being able to watch the chat and like, yeah, man. Feels like I'm right on my own lives or Native's lives or all of our lives and shit.
Man. Backwoods was texting me the whole show. I was like, man,
Man, I didn't text you but like once, man.
Whatever, man. It was like 5 texts. Backwoods was like, man, I know you're busy. You're on a live stream right now, but what the hell is going on with it? Why did he say that? I was like, man, I answered you though, man. I got you.
Yeah, I know. No, it was man, it was just I don't know that it just seemed kind of weird for a minute.
Nah, but brother, it was cool, man. Like I said, it was like we were home. I was like, Backwoods is good. He's here with us. Coach was there. AJ was there. All of y'all. I saw all of y'all there, man. I saw all y'all.
Man. All the ladies were there.
Yep.
And the thing about it is they didn't just show up. Y'all didn't just show up and say, hey, hello, everyone. Like, y'all was involved in the chat the whole time. It was hanging, man. We bringing the heat, man. We got a huge community of all of us that stay tight, man, and we bringing the heat wherever we go. And it's good for everybody, man. We're getting everybody's voices out there on all kinds of places, man. It's really starting to turn into something special, even though it's been special the whole time to me. But, man, it just keeps getting better and better and better, man.
Yeah, right. And we weeding out fake people, and true people are coming together. I mean, you can only be fake for so long. I've heard Tribe say that. I've heard Hutch say that. I've heard so many people that are Backwoods say it. So many people said that before in our community. You can only be fake for so long before real people realize, man, this dude's full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing. It happens organically. It's happening naturally.
Yep.
Man, the video I made with the bullshit apologies, man, some of the people, the people that were commenting in there and the things they were saying, that thank y'all, and they weren't just thanking me, they were saying, all of you guys for standing up and putting that voice out there and having our backs and just things like that, man. That's freaking awesome, dude. I mean, just people,
No doubt.
some of the comments that I've seen, not just in mine, but in some of y'all's videos, and what I'm saying, Tribe and Hutch, and some of the
It's
videos.
the unity, man.
I know.
It's the unity. The unity is unbelievable, man. I just pray that it just keeps growing and it stays, man. I hope we keep this together. I hope we don't let nothing get in between us and we just keep on shining, man.
Well, I know Hutch left,
All
man.
of us.
So let me ask y'all this personally, because I talked already to Prepper Steady about this, and I don't want to do it too soon, but I wanted to make a spoof video of a news thing like y'all do, and I'm going to do it shit on YouTube, so it's called Soy. And I'm going to do an interview with Beezer from Pest Life and say, what does the Sasquatch community have to say about this fake-ass Bigfoot motherfucker? And have Tinkerbell up there. The Tinkerbell Society, you know what they say up in the Congress when they can't answer a question?
That would be
Tinkerbell,
funny.
we can't answer to that right now.
Right.
We're looking into it. We
That's
have no
funny.
association with any fairies of the lakes.
I think we need to have some funny shit going on. You know what I'm saying? We need to bring some funny back. You know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Leave Steady in the home, man. He steals my thunder.
I will say.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We're just one big unit, guys. We're one big unit.
Right. It's just one big one.
We're like we're all like the veins in a big unit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one veiny unit right there. That's
Big
one veiny
snowy
unit.
veiny
unit integrity.
Jesus God Almighty.
That's a good one. Integrity.
Ghost brother, you got issues, man. Therapy.
I think about Ghost every day.
Yeah.
Every morning and every evening when I go to feed my rabbit and I'm stroking her and rubbing her, I'm like, man, Ghost gave me this. I'm like, I feel so connected to Ghost when I do that.
Ada, you need some help, buddy.
Just wanted to put that out there.
You're not supposed to do that with a rabbit. Leave that poor rabbit alone, man. They got laws against that shit.
You don't know us. You don't know our relationship. She likes it.
Do you identify as a bunny?
Don't be judging.
Hey, Peter, I got another member, man.
Steady, we don't play that judging shit over it. Don't be judging.
Hey, Native, if you want, I can send Biden over to your place, man.
I can't handle him, man. He's too aggressive. I just want to be gentle. He's all, I can't handle Biden. Look at him, man. He's going to town.
You want a snuggler. You need a snuggler. We should all chip in and buy him a snuggie.
I'm not picking on Ghost. Just sharing my feelings.
Fat man, every now and then you gotta Fat man, every now and then you gotta say, "Hey, Biden, that's teeth, man, not a teeth." Man.
Can't handle the tooth.
Come on, you old bastard, take those fuckers out. We know they're removable.
I like making people feel uncomfortable.
I actually kind of wish I had my soundboard right now.
You do go there sometimes, man. I'm like,
what the fuck? I bet a lot of people wonder about me. A lot of people wondered about me everywhere I go. But you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Native.
Like, y'all think Native's really that way?
Don't ruin it for me, man. Don't ruin it for me.
Go drag.
Right.
Do a drag show. Do a drag live sometime.
Nah, I gave up. Drag,
I'll join you.
My bowl is too big, man. It's just it ruins the whole illusion.
No, I listened to Native.
I didn't say I was stroking Ghost. I said I was stroking Ghost Bunny. Touch runner.
I listen to Native sometimes, and I think he's the poster child for a national mental health care.
Oh, definitely, man. I'll take it. Y'all should tell them about me. Maybe they'll offer me a contract.
Well, I'm saying, fellas, we got about 2 minutes, so we're gonna end it here in a second, man. But we're gonna do this more often, man. I'm gonna try to do it as much as I possibly can, man, and hang out with the members, man. I like this kind of thing. Sit back, ain't got no worries. We chilling. Appreciate everybody showing up. Everybody on the panel, man. I appreciate y'all jumping up here, hanging out and shit, man. This is just a good time, man. It's just a good time. Yeah. Y'all got anything coming up, man? Anything you want to plug? Well, go ahead, Nate. My bad.
I was just gonna plug your next clip show because I'm sure it's gonna embarrass the shit out of me.
Warning.
I'm saying some stuff, man. I'm saying some stuff. The last one, like you clipped stuff I didn't remember saying, and I called you out. I was like, did I say that? He's like, you were pretty there, man. You had a few like moments, and I was like, that's what's up.
When I laughed afterwards, that was after that. Like it fucking caught me off guard, and I just fucking died, man. It was over. I was like, no, he didn't.
Right.
That shit was great, man. That's a classic moment, man.
That was a genuine moment there. That's really how I felt in that moment.
right.
I do got a statement.
All right.
We got the baddest motherfucking group of people in chat and fucking community on fucking YouTube. I don't care what nobody else says. Plain and
press
fucking
one.
Exactly.
Press one. No doubt.
One.
There's the ones. There's the one. No doubt. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to call it a night. Appreciate all y'all. We'll do it again soon. That's a promise. There'll be stuff coming up. We all going to be getting it in. I'm definitely going to do, I'm probably going to do just a regular live. I'll probably do it on Friday, man. I might do it at 8 o'clock again, man. It seemed pretty cool at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock is the move, man.
Yeah, and I'm going to work on some clip joints and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Keep getting it in. I know Dusty's been going live a lot. Steading goes live a lot. Fat Man says he does a thing in the mornings. JR starting to get it in on his channel. Backwoods, you know you'll see him. Native's got his morning show, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great fucking show in the morning to get your day started. And there it is. I appreciate it. Secret Society, I appreciate it. And don't forget those mirrors and light bulbs. Let's stick with it. If you're in the chat, throw that mirror and light bulb. And then all the other members can throw it up there, man. We can start raiding some chats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Y'all have a good night.
Later, y'all.